All eyes on Doge. Big run up. To the moon. Whew. Doge still going up. All eyes on Doge. Still big run up. To the moon. Keep going up. Going up. All eyes on Doge. Dogecoin. Upward movement in Doge. Dogecoin. Up. All eyes on Doge. Dogecoin. Upward movement in Doge. Dogecoin. 42.69. All eyes on Doge. Dogecoin.
Hey everybody, Kriss here. Welcome on a, what day is it today? I always forget because the days all run into each other. Hey, but look, Doge is at 42 cents. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go, everybody. How's everybody doing? Let me drop down here in the corner right away. We got a lot to talk about today as we've got some runners. Yes, we always have some runners. We've got some that already ran, kind of falling back a little. We had a dip again earlier today. Everybody buying on the dip, buying dips because we are still in the bull market, guys. Just chart after chart after chart just shows this all going higher. This all going higher. And that's what I'm betting on. I know a lot of you are holding and waiting for higher prices before we start to take little bits of profit here and there. I know some of you are already rotating. I'm trying to catch the ones that are running, and that is a strategy maybe for part of your portfolio, in my opinion, is to do that. But the bigger gains in crypto come DCA holding and waiting and just being patient. And I know patience is hard. You see Tron taking off by 100%, and you're like, man, I should have been in that, right? And then, well, guess what? Tron has already lost like half of that or something, right? So you got to be careful, because if you chase it at the wrong time and you buy it up at the top, now you've lost money. And who wants to lose money in a bull market? But Dogecoin, again, patience. Patience comes to those who wait, because Doge is getting ready to run again. That's right. Doge is ready to run again. And I know it's been 3 weeks, and for 3 weeks we've been sitting here in the 40s. And I know it's hard because you're sitting there and it's like, gosh, look at XRP go. Should have had XRP. Well, again, Doge just ran 200%. So when XRP runs 200%, Doge ran 2 weeks before it. And so you can't always catch every train as it's going up. You can't have it all. And I know we have Bull Run, who probably check in a little bit. And Bull Run seems to be one of those that like has little bits of everything and is just flipping back and forth between multiple cryptos and all that. And hey, that's one strategy. But I'm doing okay with buying and holding. I've got a little bit on the side. There's a little bit, the far end of my portfolio, that I do some little bit of that with. But the bulk of my portfolio has all been buying in over the past couple of years, and I'm holding, and now just about everything is in the green. I think Loopring is my last one, and it's really close. It's really close now to also being in the green. So that's good to see. Just holding and just watching everything go up is good. And there are down days, though, and we know we've had them. We've had the dips. But that's just buying a little more, which I did yesterday. Yes, I bought a little more yesterday, right down here. Because I was talking about, it's just setting up like there's going to be a dip below 40 cents. And I set this limit order at 39.9. And don't you know what, that it hit? It hit yesterday, 39.9. And I was just like, yep, there you go. Yeah, it dipped a little bit lower down to like 39, 38.9. But you can't always catch the bottoms for buying, and you're never going to catch the absolute tops for selling. So we do the best we can. I mean, look at Doge moving up now, 42.2. We're just going up. And yeah, Bitcoin is going up. Bitcoin is about to hit 99K. Look at that. Bitcoin. This move from noon today, this for Bitcoin itself, from noon today, up 4.5% here. Just a 4.5% move in like 2 hours. That's pretty strong for Bitcoin. Seems to be leveling out right here, but 99K, look at that, $99,000 Bitcoin. That's $1,000 away from the magic 100K. Could today be the day that the Bitcoin bulls finally take over and break through those sell walls? We'll see, but this is a good start right here. We were at 94.8 at noon today. And now we're over 99. So over $4,500 gain in Bitcoin here in the last 2 hours, which of course helps Doge. So Doge now 42.6 moving up. Yesterday when we were live, we were looking at, can we break through 41, right? And we did. We broke through 41, but then we're kind of up and down. But now it's like we've broken through 42. So can we break through 43? We'll see about that. We'll see about that. Dogecoin price. Everyone's got predictions, right? And here's this guy on Forex Live saying, in my humble opinion, Dogecoin will get close to $1 in the future. If you want to get into altcoins, Doge. Buy Doge, of course, at your risk only. This is not financial advice. Only buy into crypto what you're willing to lose. I say all that, and it's just like, we're making money right now. So going up is good. And this is a good time to be in, particularly alts, but Bitcoin is never a bad thing to have in your portfolio too. Again, I believe in diversified portfolios, having a little bit of this, a little bit of that. It's not financial advice, Dustin. No, not NFA. But I tell you what I'm doing. But this guy here is why Dogecoin is the altcoin you shouldn't ignore. Yes. Why is it the altcoin you shouldn't ignore? The altcoin is Dogecoin. Dogecoin. It's a global crypto sensation backed by Elon Musk. It has a strong community and increasingly bullish signals, as I've been showing, as we've been accumulating here. But the accumulation on Doge has not been strictly sideways. No. And as I showed in my video this morning, if you guys watch my video this morning, it's an upward channel, and it's been a 3-week upward channel. We've retested the bottom of this rising, ascending support line 3 times. We've hit it 3 times, and that's why this is bullish. It's not going down, guys. And I know there have been bears in the chat over the past week or so, still looking at 28-cent Dogecoin or even lower. And I'm just like, guys, you just have to look at the charts. And it is bullish. This is all bullish. And this is all leading to that next big breakout. Because that's how Doge trades. And so we need to be patient and wait for that. Waiting for that. And then there are others as well. I see someone asking about SHIB. SHIB is the same thing. It's just kind of, it was actually going more sideways than Doge, but now it's started to move up. So in SHIB's case, we can probably say now it's moving up. And it's moving up at not exactly a slow pace for SHIB. That's looking pretty good. That's what I see SHIB doing. Where Doge has been slow and steady for 3 weeks, SHIB was sideways and now moving up. So that's what we see. We'll look at a lot of coins today. Yes, Andrew, we will look at a lot of them today here. But I want to start with this Doge story and why Doge is getting ready to run. I mean, he talks about primary buy zones between 21 and 28 cents. It's too late for that, buddy. It's too late for that because Doge is not going back down to 21 or 28 cents. So miss that. Point of control below 25 cents. Nope, it's not going below that. A stop down to 10 cents. No, not going below that. So what's going on? What could happen? Tesla accepting Doge? Tesla accepting Doge again? Getting that merch store, like with that Doge option again? And then possibly cars in the future? Yes. How about X integration? Rumors about Doge on X continue to grow. And there's a lot of us crypto influencers, me included, yes, KrissPax as well, amid speculation that Doge might face challenges in the future, top crypto voices urging Musk to ensure Dogecoin's continued presence. And he sees it. You know, Elon sees it. He's on his own X platform all the time, and he sees all the Dogecoin chatter. And some of his most kind of correspondence with or reaction to is like CB Doge and Sir Doge of the coin. These are Dogecoin lovers. They have Doge in their name. He sees it. He sees it. So that's definitely going to be coming. So that's what we're talking about is that on Doge and 43-cent Doge, just like that. Thank you for the green candle reminder there, Adam. Look at us go. Awesome to see. Checks portfolio, right? Yeah, portfolio looks good. Let's go. Let's go. That's nice to see. Let's zoom in on that, right? Let's zoom in on that. Look at a 1 minute chart, right? Look at that climbing on the 1 minute. Don't go red. Come on. We want to see that turn around on the 1 minute. But this is a good afternoon here. Turnaround from the lows. It's hard to do a live stream too when Doge is going down. But when you see it going up, that's pretty good. Looks like 43 cents might get rejected here. Not so great. You're missing Snoopy. Oh, Snoop's right here. Snoop's right here. Always right here by my side. Is Snoopy. Yes, I guess the camera's a little low here. Let me see if I can get that down a little bit. There we go. No, you can see his head here. Maybe I have to prop him up a little more. Good chance to buy XRP cheap. $2.32. Oh, look at XRP. See, this is what happens, right? How many of you bought XRP at $2.50? That's what I say about chasing. You don't want to be chasing because this is what happens. And you see that with XRP falling off. Same thing was happening with Algorand. Algorand had gone up on a huge run over 50 cents. And then the other big one is Tron. And we'll look at this in more detail in a little bit, but Tron was up huge, right? And now look at it fall back. It's down 24% today. Is Tron. So Riley, you chased XRP up. Yeah. You buy on the dips. You buy when there's red in the market, not when it's green and you're chasing up. We've been talking about that. That's tough. But yeah, look at this. Tron was all the way up at 43, 44 cents, right? Which is where Doge is right now, right? That's exactly where Doge is now. But now look at the price. It's down to 32. It's gone from 43 cents down to 32 cents in 24 hours. That's not great. What is that overall? From the top to where we are now? Yeah, 26% down. Doge is not doing this though. Doge isn't going back to 32 cents. But that's what happens when you have something that runs like Tron did. That big run up, totally overbought here. And so it's no wonder that it's dropped back down 26%. In XRP, yeah, kind of doing the same thing. Kind of doing the same thing. And we can say, well, XRP from its peak up here, $2.90, all the way down to where it is now, that's a 20% drop. But not Dogecoin. Nope. Not Dogecoin. Dogecoin had its big run and it's just been going sideways, a little bit up. And now we've got up coming back. Look at that. Just coming right back up. So this is a 1 minute chart, so it's going very fast, but Dogecoin drops down and look at that. The buyers just come back in and they just push it right back up. That's what's happening. Yeah, we'll look at a bunch of coins in a minute, Sergio. I just wanted to, we had some big spicy action going on Doge here, and I just needed to get caught up on that. 15-minute chart still looking great. Doge pushing up. So Dogecoin is ready to run again. And so where's it going to go from here? And we've been talking about this, right? Different price predictions that others have made. And of course, KrissPax has his own price predictions that I've been making. And the recent local high, 48 cents, we had that a couple weeks ago. Doge is showing signs of bullish momentum. I know there's still some bears who don't believe me. It's like, how come Doge isn't running? And it's just like, guys, Doge just went up 200%. And as I showed earlier, we are in this upward trending channel. Dogecoin has not fallen way back like we see XRP doing now and how we see Tron doing now. That's not happening with Dogecoin. This is so bullish. This is the support you want to see after a big run. Is that, yeah, there's a little bit of a pullback that happens, but then look at that. It just keeps going higher and higher and higher. Higher lows. Very strong support. That's why I think these higher prices are coming for Doge, because it's going to break out again. It's going to break out again. So Dogecoin's consolidation phase is not unusual following a significant rally. The market often takes time to stabilize before continuing its upward trajectory. This is what I've been saying for the past couple weeks. It's like stabilizes, it's good. We show strong support. What's the next move? It's up. It's up. For Doge, breaking above 48 cents will signal that it's ready to resume its rally. As market participants closely watch for signs of a breakout, Dogecoin's ability to hold current support levels will determine whether it can live up to its bullish expectations and reach new highs shortly. I couldn't have said it better myself, but it's pretty much the same thing I've been saying for a couple weeks, is this exact thing. That's why I like this article so much. It's like, that is really strong. Now they have Wall Street Bets looking at driving the price up to 67 cents at its next point. And I'm saying, yeah, 69. Got to be 69. 67 is just not quite good enough. It's got to be 69. Such a move would represent a 60% continuation of its ongoing trend and solidify Dogecoin's leadership in the meme coin market. It's already the leader. Doge is the leader. You're going to have these others go. And yeah, we'll look at Floki and Mudang that got listed on Coinbase today, and we'll look at those and see how those, if that has been a big boost to those. But we will get there. What's Doge doing now? 43.4. Still looking good. 43.4. What's Bitcoin? 98.5, 98.6. Looks like Bitcoin, little sell-off, and now it's going to go up higher. We'd like to see that. So we'll be watching this live as well. We may be on for a while, guys. This could be an incredibly good night. So for now, the market's attention remains fixed on Dogecoin. And do you know why? Tron was yesterday. XRP was the day before. Yeah, we probably have some others running today, but it's like it's back to all eyes on Doge because Doge is not dropping down like XRP and Tron. It's not dropping down. You had your chance the other day to buy on a dip, and I told you I bought on the dip at 39.9. And some of you caught that dip too. I remember we talked about that in yesterday's live stream. But it's a strong looking chart. We had the big 200% run, and we've been consolidating, but the consolidation has been in an upward trend. So Dogecoin rally to what, $1? Sure, you're going to hear all of this talk again of Doge to $1, Doge to $1, and I'm like, step by step by step. Step by step. Northern Orbit gifting a membership. Who got it? Marks. Marks, you are now a member of the channel. Awesome. Thank you, Northern Orbit. Very generous of you. So what about this breakout? So here we've been, strong consolidation in a higher range with an upward support line. That's exactly what I drew. And now others are finally getting on board, but I've shown this for weeks, that this is the channel we've been watching. And now they've got it too. So they're following KrissPax there. Doge transactions are definitely high, of course, huge transactions when, the big rise. But then, as Doge is kind of bouncing, up and down, the volume ticks down, particularly on the retraces. But what's happening? Every time we start to see Doge moving back up, the volume ticks up as well. That is the buying support that helps Dogecoin. The open interest chart, well, these are the people betting on leverage. They're either shorting or longing, right? And look at how it ticked up after Doge got up to 40 cents. Now, this is good and bad, right? Because we know the exchanges don't like those long leverage, especially when you're doing 10x, 20x leverage, and they want to hunt those. And we've been watching those as this has been going on, but you see how much is riding on Dogecoin in open interest. That means the traders are here. But what takes out all those shorts, particularly, would be a God candle. That next God candle, that's what we're watching for, is the next big God candle. So Doge is about to pull another God candle to $1. That's what Mickey Bull said. We'll see. Again, we showed the Doge patterns as well from Trader Tardigrade. This is Trader Allen. Just looking back on the 4-year cycles, 2016 into 2017. And then what happened? There was already the first run in 2016, but then we had 2 more runs in 2017 for Doge. Same thing happened in 2020, first run, and then 2021 had 2 big runs. Here we are in 2024. We've had the first big run, just had it. 2 more big runs if history repeats. That's what we're looking at for Doge. Very, very strong. Bitcoin. Come on, back up to 99K. Let's go. Just checking in. Got a few more of these to go. Where's Dogecoin headed next? $4? Like, why not $1? Why not $2? I showed $3 the other week. Now we got $4. Yes, $4. This was Kev. Kev Capital is back, and he's saying, look, Dogecoin, previous cycle, had its first major leg up, then it consolidated for 24 days. 24 days. That's like just over 3 weeks, isn't it? And then after that move, before legging up again to the macro golden pocket, he's looking at these golden pockets here, and he's like, if we do that again, we could target $3.80 to $4. That would be astronomical performance, though. Hard to make that type of call. So let's start first by making that new all-time high by the end of the month. That would be 74 cents. So a lot of predictions in that range by the end of the year. And then let's see where we go from there. But where will Dogecoin be? Let's say a year from now. I say, it's too soon to talk about a year from now. Let's just get to first closing out the year, and then we'll see where those big runs are in, let's start January 2025. We have this big event coming up on January 20th, the inauguration. I'm going to be live all day that day. It's Martin Luther King Day also, so a lot of people have the day off. Going to have a lot of fun that day. So we'll be watching that, January 20th. I think there's going to be some spicy trading. I mean, look, already this year, Dogecoin is up over 350% this year. 350% this year. Way above S&P 500, the NASDAQ. I mean, it's good to have some, like my retirement account is in Vanguard and Russell. So I've got that. That's been doing great, and I keep contributing to that. I get free money from my employer who matches my contributions to my 401k plan. You can't argue against free money, right? And even though the percentage gains on that are not as great as what we're seeing in crypto this year, but slow and steady over the years, that has been pretty nice. That's been pretty nice. So I'm not ready to talk about 1 year yet, but I will on January 1st. On January 1st, I will make my 2025 Dogecoin price prediction, and I will look out through the entire year how I see Dogecoin trading. But for now, Dogecoin, it's ready to run. Dogecoin is ready to run again, and we see it building up. We see it building up. 43-cent Doge, just a start. So for those of you who have been accumulating, buying on dips, awesome. For those of you that are going to ask me when is a good time to buy Dogecoin, I will continue to say anytime is a good time to buy Dogecoin, but I always look for the red candles. I do not buy on green candles. I do not buy on green candles. I buy on red candles. Some of you DCA every day, you buy it whatever the price is, and when you do that over time, that tends to work out pretty well too. But like I said earlier, like on XRP, the worst time to buy XRP is on these big green candles, because then you were buying XRP up here at $2.80. At least you wait for the big red sell-offs and you buy on dips. That usually works out better. Again, if you're not just regularly DCAing and you're looking for a time to buy in, it's not on a big red candle or big green candle. You don't want to be chasing. And especially you don't want to trade out of something that's trading down, possibly selling for a loss, and rotating into something that's already gone up for a day, and you're buying at the top. You shouldn't be losing money in a bull market. So that's what we're starting with today, guys. Doge trading very well this afternoon. Awesome to see. Welcome, everybody. I'm KrissPax. Give the stream a like. Also, subscribe if you haven't already subscribed. For those who are new, you can go onto my YouTube channel, and I've got 3 years of videos all about Doge, just about. I was covering other things crypto related throughout the bear market because it was a little tough to do a Dogecoin video every day during a bear market. So I did cover some other things, but now it's mostly Doge related, but I also have a diversified portfolio of like 26 other cryptocurrencies that I have right now. So I generally know what's going on across crypto because I got a lot of other crypto. So we will talk about that too. Let's get into the chat, guys. I know there's a lot of you that want to talk, and sorry for the first 30 minutes here not paying attention to you guys in the chat. You got a lot of good things here. I'll scroll up a bit, and first I want to say thank you to Blue Horse here for a nice generous super chat. Certainly appreciate it. Thanks for coming in every day too, and I know you're probably having your morning coffee or morning tea over there in Singapore. Someday I'd love to get to Singapore, and if it gets to that point where I'm traveling over to Asia, I'm going to make a stop in Singapore, I'm going to let you know, and we're going to meet up. That would be awesome. That would be awesome. Northern Orbit? Dingo. To be honest, I doubt that Shiba is currently able to make much more X's than Doge. Shiba will go on a run at some point in time. I have no doubt of that. It's going to go on a run, but we just wait. Yeah, Scott says, to new people, learn about non-taker limit orders, learn about Coinbase Advanced. That's what I use. I use Coinbase Advanced. It's free, doesn't cost you anything to use Coinbase Advanced. That's the best thing to use as an exchange. I know sometimes you might be in a hurry. Oh, I got to buy now. I got to buy now. Price is going up. And it's just like, not really the best way to trade. So you look for the dips. That's what you do. That's what I do anyway. Yeah, we'll talk about taxes and capital gains taxes on December 11th. That's 1 week from tonight. Yes, 1 week. And we will have the epic yearly KrissPax crypto tax live stream is in 1 week. And we will talk about all things tax related there. Doesn't mean if someone has a real huge thing they want answered now, maybe, but right now, 1 week from now, we will talk about taxes. We will talk about taxes. What is it going to take to break 43.5? It's going to take more buyers than sellers right there. That's all it's going to take. It looks like it's getting rejected here. Back down to 42.5 right now, which means Bitcoin is probably seeing a red candle. Yeah. So if Bitcoin turns back around right now, I think we'll see that Doge price come back up. Joe, smash the like button. Encouraging everybody to hit the like button. Thank you very much. Appreciate the support. This is like the 20th time we're getting rejected here. Let's see. 43.5. Yeah, we got rejected at 43.5 here on Monday. So it's the second time. We were above it before. Yeah, but yeah, you're right. Even on Saturday, we were hitting 43.5 like 3 times. Traded above it, came back, retested it, but then sold off lower. Yeah, this 43.5 does tend to have some kind of recent rejection, both above and below there. So yeah, I see it. So we'll just flag that. Let me just make sure that it's exactly 43.5 on my chart because I do have OCD. Yes, KrissPax does have a little OCD. I like my charts to be clean, although I do have these little sketch things, but the sketch things are important. Yeah, we'll break 435. We will break it. I'm confident of that. We will break that. All right. So what site is this? This is tradingview.com. Tradingview.com. It's a website. Anybody can use it. I don't pay for this. There are some other YouTubers that pay for the advanced TradingView stuff, which is cool, and they could do some great things that I can't do, but I just do this. It works for me. So all XRP to Doge. Sol might flip XRP again. Well, Scan, let's take a look. What's going on in the top 10 cryptocurrencies right now, huh? Oh, I'm still on page 2 here, something I was looking at earlier. I got to go back to page 1 here. So Solana's at 110 billion, XRP's at 135. So there's a big gap there. BNB is about to flip back over Solana. In fact, it was earlier, I think. I think BNB was actually above Solana, and Solana was number 6. Yeah, XRP did fall below Tether, but it looks like it's trading back up and is actually higher than Tether now. Interesting. We've got a 6% gain for Ethereum today, which is strong. So Ethereum still outperforming Bitcoin. So again, more alt season type stuff going on. Overall, 24 hours, the big winners right now are Sandbox, Curve, Mantle, EOS, Gala, Aerodrome, Decentraland, Mana, and there's ETH Classic. So that's where the leaders are right now over the past 24 hours. Right now, the big movers are Litecoin, Sheeb, Jasmy back over 4 cents, Pith, and there's Doge right there. So that's where the movers are right now. And we'll look at some of these charts. We'll take a look at those. Let's talk about Jasmy, AJ says. 4-cent Jasmy is awesome. It's just a start, though. About that time, Doge to the moon. Yeah, Jay? If Doge goes to $4, what would that mean? Yes, that'd be a 10x from here. I'll have to chip in and get me a Ferrari. Nah, you get your own Ferrari. I'll be good. I'll be good. Yep. Baby Dogecoin, Globy's asking. That was from last cycle. Not a fan. Again, if you're going to make a meme token, just don't play off the name Doge. Anything called baby something, or like the purple Pepe guys that were here last week. It's just like, spend your time, use your imagination, make something new. It's a purple Pepe. It's like, So I don't know. Yes, go Doge, go. Moodang got listed on Coinbase. What does Moodang look like right now? What does Moodang look like? Well, it's not acting like it got listed on Coinbase. Maybe at 6 o'clock this morning, this run up here was the Coinbase listing. And look, it's just sold off completely. So yeah, there was a spike up here to like 63 cents. And now it's back to 50 cents, even lower than it was. So that shows not great support there for Moodang. What was the other one? Floki? Somebody said Floki. Yeah, we'll take a look at Floki. Not much today on Floki. Looks like they actually had a big nosedive this morning. So that doesn't look great either. So yeah, so much for those. So much for those. Yes, Rocky, I got the 43.5 line on my chart now. Thank you. Yeah, nobody knows what's going to happen with XRP here, Scott. Is it going to go higher, break all-time highs from 2017, or is it going to drop lower from here? Don't know. Daydream, thanks for the super chat. They used to laugh at my Doge. Now they want me to help them set up a wallet. There's more and more all the time thinking that maybe Dogecoin isn't really a joke anymore. Maybe that joke thing is gone. Yes, Rhyme. The tax stream is coming 1 week away. 1 week away. Please let me host you lunch, dinner here at my hotel. You've got a hotel, Blue Horse. Awesome. Love it. Would love to meet you. Singapore. Someday. Did I try Robinhood Legend? No. It's a stock trading thing, and I'm just like, don't really trade. I've done a few swing trades, like DJT stock has been awesome for me. Now up over $35. When I did the swing trade, I sold. I don't remember the exact price I sold it last time, but I bought back in at 25. Now it's up to 35. That's like a $24,000 gain in a little over a week on that swing trade. That's pretty good. I don't need Legend. I know Vlad and the Robinhood team were making such a big deal about Robinhood Legend. Is like they're trying to compete with other stock trading platforms. You can't trade crypto on Legend. So yeah. What's up, Jason? How's it going? Yeah, we'll break 43.5. But we got the line on the chart now here. So yeah, it is an architect thing, Mother Goose. Have an OCD. Absolutely. Got to have things just right. Yeah, I got some of that. I do have some of that. Will Moodane go up to 60 cents again? I don't know. I mean, it's not showing good support. So. Could Doge reach a $300 billion market cap if Elon incorporates it into X payments? 300 billion. It's 62 billion now. So that'd be a 5x from here. So that would be just over $2. It could. It could. Again, that would put it here right at number 3, right behind Bitcoin and Ethereum. There would be Doge. That makes sense to me. $2 Dogecoin. $2 Dogecoin. Can you imagine? I can. Is Doge going to crash or is it going to the moon? You got some H-bar on the dip? Yeah, somebody asked about H-bar earlier. Now at 28 cents. So this is another one, right? It went. Let's look at the hourly and we can see. I mean, it just has been crazy since we had it. Again, we had H-bar in this upward channel. Remember that? And how long was H-bar in that upward channel? It was about 2 weeks in that upward channel. And then H-bar broke out. And most of this is based on that US tax news. But Hedera also had a couple other integrations at the same time. So yeah, this run from 18 up to 38, again, big sell-off from there, no doubt. Came down 28%, big drop. So for those wanting to get into Hedera, I mean, this was certainly a good place to get in right here. Was in this range right there. So that makes sense on that sell-off, that's where it came back down to, right in that range here. Again, you remember back a couple of weeks ago, we were talking about where's a good place to buy Hedera, right? And when we had 12 cents identified, and that was on that dip right there, and it hit that 12-cent Hedera. But here we are again. See all those red candles? That's buying time. For a project like Hedera here in the early bull market, that's buying time. So that's where we are right now with Hedera. So yeah, good pickup there. Bitcoin's back down to 98,000. So 99, not ready to hold yet for Bitcoin. Haven't looked at near and haven't looked at compound yet. So we're going to look at those. Again, these are two. I don't own either of these. So $7.60 on near. Looks like last night they had a pump right up to this level. Dip back down to 680 and now back up to 760 on near. Let's zoom out and look at the bigger picture. That is, wow. That's a pretty good trend line there. That is just up. Look at that. That is pretty strong for near. Down here in the bottom on the 4th, $3.50. It's now up over 100%, and it's still going up. There haven't been many big dips. We had this little one here on Sunday to Monday morning, came down to about 650, and then it's just turned around and kept moving up. That's a strong, strong chart there for near. If you're looking to buy back in, are we going to see a dip maybe back down below $7? Maybe back to 650, but right now all signs are like this is like still moving up. And then compound, again, another one. I do not own this. Whew. Okay, so we're in XRP Tron kind of category here with compound. Okay, not as many tokens, so it's up at, it hit 140. Let me mark that with a horizontal line, 140. I don't know if we're going to be seeing 140 again soon, but that's what it hit. So there's 140. From the beginning of November, compound, again, just going to take a minute here on compound because this is a big deal here. This is a big deal. So compound was looking at that line, hitting it, upward trend line as resistance, and then turned around and hit it as support before taking off upwards. And now with this move up, once it bounced off that support, that was a 63% move. Most likely, it's going to come back about half of this move, would be my guess. It's going to do half of that move. So my guess is it's probably going to come down here. About 115 would be my guess, because that's what we've seen others do. About half of that move is what I would expect to see on compound. So we'll see whether it does that, because we saw Tron do it, XRP just about. But yeah, if you bought compound up here above 130, you may have been chasing this green candle, and we're going to see this big trade-off now. So yeah, that's kind of what I see compound. But that's a huge move. Again, very bullish from election day, and that when that pump started, again, another one that didn't slow down and in fact accelerated over the past 2 days. So that's pretty strong. But again, it comes up to a point and then it sells off, like we saw with XRP and Tron. So we're seeing what Doge is going to do. Let's see if we hold 42 cents here. Bitcoin dropped below 98, now down to 97.6. So Bitcoin's being a little fuddy-duddy here on the hourly chart. And here we were all excited at the beginning of the stream, and then Bitcoin decides to take a little dump. Yeah, Thor, we just look at compound. Yep, I saw that, caught up. Is XLM going down also? That would be my guess. Again, I haven't looked at it. So, oh yeah, that's expected. So XLM has this huge run up, comes all the way up to 63, 64 cents. We recognized 45 cents as a possible dip, and it's hit it a few times. Looks like it's headed back again. So that would be the buy-in price, would be 45 cents. That's what I'd be looking at, 45 cents again. So we may revisit that. It did come down to 47.5 here this morning. Again, doesn't make sense to buy in on the big green candles up. Makes better sense to buy when you see these red candles like we saw. Well, I guess this was at like noon today, right? Coming all the way down and hitting 47.5. I still think there's a possibility to go down to 45 cents for XLM. Interesting that it is coming back near the price of Dogecoin. Again, what we say, XLM and Doge tend to cross paths at the same price point. And everyone is saying, oh, XLM, right? Forget Doge, let's do XLM. XLM comes up to 60 cents, but now it's falling back towards Dogecoin. And Doge is about to go on its next big run. That's kind of interesting, isn't it? Kind of interesting. Is anybody going to buy the Hawk-Tua? It's not a coin, Matafalca. Just call it a token, please. I've been trying to educate people about the difference between coins and tokens. Hawk-Tua is a token, not a coin. Yeah, the Purple Pepe guy, remember him? You swapped 15% of tokens like Jupiter, Toshi, and Nero for decent profit, and you back into Doge. Why is XLM slow? Because they were totally overbought. As predicted. As predicted. Doge to all-time high by January 20th. That's why I'm going to be live on Inauguration Day, January 20th. Again, I'll be live on the 19th too, which is the Sunday, and we'll be seeing what happens the day before, because that could be pretty spicy too. You're in Northern Mass, north of Boston? Cool. You're close. Close. Yeah, interesting on Jerome Powell today. He got 2 questions on Bitcoin, and he said pretty much, well, Bitcoin's not being used as a currency, and he said it's not really a store of value, but then he said it was kind of like gold. And I'm just like, does he even really know what Bitcoin is? Because isn't gold a store of value? And he said Bitcoin wasn't, but then he said it's kind of like gold. And it's just like, Jay Powell, please, Jay Powell. So that was weird. But again, with Bitcoin, all over X are all these posts about Jay Powell saying Bitcoin was like gold. And just like, they're all over that. Did he misspeak or does he really mean it? I don't know. I got a recommendation on Reddit. Cool. Yeah, we won't talk about Matt. News BTC just quoted me. I'm in News BTC again. Awesome. I'll look at that later. XRP recovering now. We'll see what XRP does. $2.38. No, I'm not convinced it's recovering yet. It's still trending down. Again, this is a short term here. We're just on a 15-minute, but this is still kind of trending downwards here. So we'll see about XRP. It's not ready yet to, actually, I'll put it up on the high side here because this is where it's getting rejected, right? I'll just make that a red because it's getting rejected. So until it breaks out of that, it's still going down. So not yet. Not yet. Life is good, Ashley. How are you? Especially when there's green in the market. Green in the market is good. Do I have a moon bag? I do, Raiden. In the moon bag, you know, it's kind of interesting. One thing I've never noticed before. I mean, mostly because I never had this much money invested before. But what I've been noticing is the more money you have in the market, the more money you actually you see in profit, even on the smaller gains. And I never thought of this before because I never had this much money in the market before, but your profits increase dramatically on a dollar by dollar basis. And it's just like even small moves now. And I'm seeing these $5,000 and $10,000, gains in my portfolio. I'm just like, oh my God. I remember back in 2021, a $5,000 profit would be huge. And now it's like little moves and my portfolio goes up $5,000, $10,000, $15,000. And I'm just like, I've never thought of this before, but now it's just like, oh my God. Again, I was never in this position before, so crazy. Doge, She, Pepe, Bonk, Whiff, Floki, Brett. Yep, all good. And there's others as well that have made their way into the top 100. Popcat and the others. It's like, phew. Predictions when X Payments is going to launch. Daniel, there's rumblings that by Christmas time, he wants to start it, even if he doesn't have all the states now. That's kind of what I'm hearing, but we'll see. Peak is doing very well. Yes, Peak. Guys who are on the Peak bandwagon with me. Oh my gosh, guys, Peak. Look at this. Up to 46 cents now. This is one that's not going down. Look at this today. We had dips all over the place, and look at Peak, just going up higher and higher and higher. Look at this 2-hour chart on Peak. Finally got past my buy-in price at 28 cents, went up to 48, dipped down. So I bought more on the dip. For those that didn't know, I bought more at 40 cents on this dip here. And it's just moving back up again. Hit 48 cents again. Again, not quite the all-time high because that's up here at 58. And that was right at launch. This was back on the 12th of November. This was the launch date of this. So big spike up. And then it's made this big, big cup. And here's the handle. Now look at this. Again, we drew this before. But we have more evidence of this now, of this big cup, and there's the handle. What usually happens after a big cup and handle? It takes off. It takes off. So for those peak buyers, that is a beautiful chart. That's a beautiful chart. For those that want to know where to get in a peak, P-E-A-Q, I have a link in the description below to crypto.com. There have been about 20 of you now that have signed up through my link. So congratulations to you guys that did that. I get a little bit. I get a little pat on the back by crypto.com, but This thing is going to go wild. And that's why I bought more. It's just like I initially bought in just to have fun with this new thing. And I bought in too early. I thought those were the early airdrop sellers. It did dip a little lower than mine. And I was like, okay, looked like 25 was going to be support. And it actually dropped down to like 19, 18 cents. But then look, whoo, beautiful cup and handle up to 48 cents. And it looks like it's ready to blow. So that is a beautiful chart for something that's brand new. This is what you want to see. You don't want to see that immediate like spike way, 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 way up, because that's just going to get crash. This is showing a much better launch for a new project. And again, this is not a meme token. This is a real blockchain DPIN project. You can do your research on it if you want. I'm just telling you that I bought some of this because people were asking what's something new to get into. And I found this and I'm just like, this looks like it's got big potential. So check out crypto.com. Use my link to join in. You get some freebies when you put money on there and you start trading on crypto.com. So check that out. You can't get this on Binance yet. You can't get this on Coinbase yet. And it's not a meme token. That's 3 reasons right there why I think this has huge potential. Huge potential. Coinbase is going to pick it up. Binance is going to pick it up. It's only a matter of time. This is a nice looking chart. You know what else is a nice looking chart? Doge. Look at this. Upward channel, still grinding upwards. We got this 43.5 cent menace here that Rocky and others have pointed out. Yep, I see it. Boom, boom, resistance. Again, resistance, 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 resistance. Finally broke over it here on Sunday. We got up to 46 cents and then got rejected because of stupid Bitcoin having a big sell-off into Monday morning. So Doge went down too. And now what have we done? We've hit it again as resistance and then just hit it again during this stream as resistance yet again. But we still haven't broken down below this upward support line, trending upwards. So we may have a little bit of a squeeze coming in here. Yes, this could actually be a little squeeze coming in here. So we will watch that. We will definitely watch that. Also would be nice to hold 42 cents as Bitcoin is just being a fuddy-duddy here. Did not hold 98K, now at 97.8. And we started out so well. Profit-taking points. We will talk more about that, Vincent, not right now, but we will get into that. My Doge is looking great. You're looking to buy. Will there be another dip soon? Well, look, we got a dip going right now. Again, look at the chart here. I would target, we got this upward support line here. Right now, that upward support line is still below 40 cents. So if there was going to be a dump in the market, that would be a target I would have for Doge still would be 39.9. That seems to be a strong point right there. And again, it's like buying on the red candles, not the green candles. Some of you maybe just bought right up here at 43 cents because there's this big green candle and you FOMO in. That's not how trading works normally. It goes up and then it retraces, and then it goes up and then it retraces, and then it goes up and then it retraces. Those retraces, that's where you want to buy. Not financial advice. I tell you what I do though. And again, I bought on these big red candles here on Tuesday morning. That's where I bought. Big red candles. Right? But that's just me. Maybe I'm doing it wrong. I don't know, but I'm making pretty good money this bull cycle. following my strategy. Maybe I should make a course, right? And make all you guys like buy my course. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. All I ask you is to subscribe, to like the stream, and I'm having a good time with you guys too. So, cheers. This is just water tonight. All right. Is Peak going to collaborate with MasterCard? That would be news to me. I don't think Peak is not a token that's being used as a currency. So why they would collaborate with MasterCard, maybe something on the back end with their blockchain, I don't know. Nice to see you too, Jorge. How are you? We just looked at the Peak cup and handle. Maybe it'll retrace again back to like 45, 43 cents, something like that. But Bonk has been very quiet. And do you know why? That's because Solana has been really quiet. Look at Solana, came all the way back down below our 229 buy zone that we had way, way, way back when we were looking at price points to buy in. This was on Monday, the 25th, and we identified 229 to buy Solana, and it started to go back up, but then it did just crash back down even below our buy zone again. So again, we've been talking about this. We were talking about this over the weekend, and we're like, you know what's happening? People are rotating out of Solana, and they're chasing XRP, Cardano, and not. I mean, look at the Solana chart from where we identified the buy zone, and then look at what Cardano did instead. That buy zone was way down here at 93 cents. And we hit that buy zone as well. It hit the buy zone on Cardano, but Cardano is up to 120, like $1.20 from that 93 buy zone. But Solana just came back and went lower. So I think people are saying, okay, I'm going to book my profit on Solana because I bought it at $20 and now it's over 200. So I will take that 10x gain, thank you very much, and I'll put it into something else that still has the possibility of gaining more. And maybe it's Doge. Can you imagine people swapping Solana for Dogecoin? Maybe. Yeah, there's always that CDM. You bought some a while back, wish you would have bought more. But again, like I say, no woulda, coulda, shoulda. You make the best decision at the time. When boom, $1. Let's say when boom, 2 cents first. Let's get boom to 2 cents. But I like your thinking. It's just a little big. Detroit Diesel, super chat, thank you. How do you find cryptos to buy that haven't pumped yet? That is the magic, isn't it? That's the magic. I ran into Peak, and again, someone asked me this last week, and I was just like, how did I find out about this again? I think it was a combination of a couple things. I think there was an X post about it, but there was a second thing that I remembered that made me go and look at it, what it is. And that's where I saw that it wasn't a meme. It wasn't a meme token. So that made me then do the research and look at what is Peak actually. And that's when I said, it's a blockchain. And it's, D-Pen read all about it. And I was just like, once this airdrop selling is done, I'm going to buy some. And I bought a little too soon first, but then again, it showed that big cup. And I was just like, and then it started to handle, and I'm like, okay, I'm going to buy some more of this. So now I've got a decent sized bag of Peak. How to find another one? Again, it's just it's still just being out there. A lot of it is reading posts on X, following the right people, not the ones who are shilling crappy meme tokens. Don't follow those accounts. Just don't follow. Your feed will just be filled with this crap. And it's just like, I don't follow any of those people that shill those meme tokens. And even some people that I kind of liked started doing that. And I'm just like unsub, unfollow. I don't have time for that. I don't have time for that. Yes, Modifalca. What's a coin and what's a token? Roziansky, how are you? Any chance ETC reaches its previous all-time high? I still have $100 as my target for ETC, and I'm selling it all at 100. 39 right now is the short-term target here. That's resistance, and ETH Classic is getting close to that. It's getting close to that. But once it breaks over that, it's going to be clear sailing easily to $60, and I'm targeting 100. Maybe I'll take some profit in January if it's at 60, and we'll see what happens. But that's what I'm looking for. Oh, Pups is in the house. Hey, Pups, how are you? The top. So funny. You have Hetera and DNT, all because of Doge. Inauguration Day is when Trump will become the 47th president of the United States on January 20th. And I will be live all day that day. Yep, Paul Atkins as head of SEC. But now there's a lot of talk that they're going to be pushing crypto over to the CFTC, or Commodities Futures Trading Commission, of which there's a woman who's being appointed head of the CFTC who is also pro-crypto. So that'll be big. Yeah, I think people are selling their XRP and they're buying Doge. Kalina, XRP to Doge. We talked about that yesterday. XRP to Doge. Because XRP is just like, I mean, for 2 weeks, it was like all XRP, all XRP. And now XRP is in the red. Now, yeah, let's see if does it really break out of this fun short-term downward resistance line that we just drew. Yeah, we'll see. Come on, Doge, don't just follow Bitcoin. Bitcoin's got a green candle here. Let's go up higher. Thank you, Scott. Can I check SHIB? Sure, we'll look at SHIB. SHIB's back to 30. Back over 30, but still sideways. Just not ready to break out yet. Again, there's a larger trend line here for SHIB as well that we've had, and we're still in that. So that's good. That's good. The last breakdown was down at 27 here. So this upward trend, if that keeps going up and it still holds as a support, that's pretty good for SHIB. And like Doge, SHIB will one day have a violent move up, right? That those news articles are talking about. Violent move. I think that was Bluntz who actually said that on X. Violent move. Yeah, I know, Fisher. What happened? You left. Don't leave again. Got a green candle starting back up. Come on. Shouldn't have left. Doge candle. Coming back up. Let's go. Going back up. We're in a good spot. We deserve the massive gains because we were there deep in the bear market. Well, CDM, I remember you were here. And a few others were here. Jason and Ryan and a number of others. But most are new, which is good. So join the team if you want. Become a member. You can join the channel here on my main YouTube screen here, there's a thing called Our Members. You come over here and join. Get your name in green in the chat here. Get a check mark next to your name. You get to use these great custom emojis here that I've got, like the cool Doge and the Dogecoin, and even Elon. We have a lot of fun with our custom emojis here on KrissPax Lives. And we have also this KrissPax DCA portfolio, over $53,000. We started with 10,000. So it has done a 5x in just a little over a year. And again, this was real money. It's not a fake portfolio. It's real $10,000. And we were actually buying almost all of this crypto live during the live streams in the summer and early fall of 2023. Yes, we were buying it live, and we were just DCAing every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Just buying whatever the price was at the time. Wasn't even following my strategy of hitting the red candles. We were just doing it live. And again, it was to prove a point that in the bear market, kind of really doesn't matter what you buy and when you buy it. You buy in the bottom of the bear market and the price is going to go up. And you can see it went from $10,000 to now over $50,000, which was kind of my target. But now I think it's going higher. It's going higher. Our average Doge price is 6 cents. Our average Jasmy price is 0.0036. We did add some Bitcoin, average price 26,000. Our XRP price was 58 cents. Got Algorand at 10 cents. So that's 10 cents to 50 cents. That's 5x. Our SHIB is 0.000008. We got some Ethereum at 1,600. Got some Litecoin at $71. And Sui at $1.69. So, but this 75,000 Doge right here, that's what I'm giving out as tips to members of the channel. That's the golden goose of becoming a family member. It's going to be that Doge. I'll take the profits on everything else. You guys get the Doge. Doge Runner is on the peak train. I think that's going to be a good thing. No guarantees. The Doge community is too optimistic. Well, Ab, I will say to this is, if you follow me and you look at all of the things that I've posted, particularly on X, for these, again, these 4-year cycles, it happened 2016 into 2017. It happened 2020 into 2021. And here we are in 2024. And it's like, how can you not be optimistic about the price of Dogecoin going up further from here? How can you not be? I don't know. The Dogecoin pattern is setting up for 2 more huge moves up, just as it did in 2017 and 2021. The crypto 4-year cycle is still in play. Let's go Doge. How can you not be optimistic when you look at a chart like this? No guarantees. And we'll talk about profit taking. In fact, I already took my first little slice of profit. Remember, at 42,069, and I will continue to do that as the price goes up. The price will continue to go up. Not a guarantee, not financial advice, but I'm looking at the charts and I'm looking at the history. You look at everything that's going on. And then right now, again, we go back to this 4-hour chart on Doge and we look at how Doge has performed since the 200% gain back at the beginning of November. Doge is not dropping back down. Remember all the people calling for 28-cent Doge here, the middle of November? Guaranteed, Doge needs to come down to 28 cents. needs to retest this trading that happened here on the 10th of November. It's got to go down to 28 cents. And what did I say then? I said, it doesn't have to go down. And it doesn't look like it's going to go down. It's not going down to 28 cents. Unless there's like a big World War III thing that happens and all of crypto dumps. I don't see that happening either. It looks like Trump and his influence is going to be like put an end to that whole Ukraine-Russia thing. That's all happening. So how can you not be optimistic about Dogecoin? Just saying. And I got a lot riding on it. I got a lot of Doge. And I did not take profits in 2021. And I waited all through the bear market. But I loaded up on more Doge for exactly what's happening now. You've got 0 XRP. Moonbags are all full of Doge, Blue Horse says. Yeah, did somebody say it was crashing, Darren? It's like, what crash? Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Would you wait for a dip on peak? Well, I bought on the dip the other day. There could be another dip. Look for the dips. Definitely look for the dips. Yeah, I watch Vision Pulse. He does a lot of shorter videos. They're all titled the same thing, Doge to $2. He's convinced. He's got a conviction of Doge going to $2. And yeah, his charts look good. I do a lot of news too. He doesn't really follow the news. He just talks about the charts. But I go through, what's going on in the news and what other people are saying. So that's what I do on this channel. Kind of rounds it out, so you're not just getting my view, but you're also getting the views of others as well. So that's what I do, both here and on X. I do the same thing. So if you follow me on X, you'll get a lot of good stuff that's not just me looking at charts. So follow me at KrissPax, having fun on X Twitter as well. So check that out. Hey, we got this green candle coming back for Doge. What did I say, right? Going to come down, red candles, buy on the dips. Looks like that was 41.9. 41.9 right there on that dip right there. So we'll watch and see whether the next pullback goes any lower than that. And what's Bitcoin doing? Coming back up to 98.6. That's nice. Are the SHIB rates or the burn rates on SHIB picking up, Waddle? I haven't seen that, but again, are they burning billions yet, or is it still just millions? Because millions don't do anything for SHIB. They need to burn billions. Vision Pulse is a little hypey. Yeah, he's okay though. Not anything compared to Matt, what Matt used to do. Exactly. We need the FOMO for the God candle, Ryan. Even more bullish on peak. Got some today. Raven, that's just a beautiful thing. Am I going to sell peak short term? No, I am not. I'm not. This is one of those where it could be a project that completely takes off in the future. And I'll be like, yeah, I bought it the first week it was trading. Could be huge gains. I'm keeping my peak tokens. Francisco, thanks for the super chat. Appreciate it. First time leverage trading, and you got liquidated. Well, looks like you didn't bet too much, so that's good. But what do I say about leverage? Don't do it. They will seek you out and they will liquidate you. And that's what happened. And then you have zero, right? It's not like just the price going down. You're still in the game with your coins or tokens, whatever you're leverage trading. If you leverage traded Doge, let's say it was 800 Doge, right? Well, you get liquidated. That's 800 Doge you don't have anymore. Now you got to go rebuy it. Nope, not doing Budweiser today. But I mean, if Bitcoin breaks 100K, I'll go grab a bud. I'll go grab a bud. Somebody wants to know about where to buy peak and where and what price did I buy it at? Okay, let's go back to peak because this is the future, guys. Is peak. So we've got the big cup and handle, right? Let me zoom back out. So peak has only been trading since Tuesday, November 12th. And I heard about it probably on Wednesday, the 13th. But then I looked at it and I was like, there were all these airdrop tokens that were given out, a pre-sale thing, right? And they all got their tokens. Other people were buying, price zoomed up to 58 cents. And then the airdrop selling started. And it went from 58 to 48 to 38. And then there was this big red candle coming down to 28. And I was like, okay, this is half the price now. Half the price of the peak. The peak of the peak. How about that? And that's where I made my first purchase right there. I bought it on crypto.com. You can't get it on Coinbase. You can't get it on Binance. Still not listed there. Not on Robinhood either. But I did have a crypto.com account because that's where I bought Pepe, because I couldn't buy Pepe at that time on Robinhood or Coinbase because they weren't listed there. And so I opened up a crypto.com account. And then also I bought some Crow tokens too, so I could play with Crow tokens on the crypto.com app. And I have them staked and they earn more Crow tokens. And then as you trade, you earn more Crow tokens. And I was like, crypto.com started peak on the 13th. And so on the 14th, I was like, okay, I'm going to buy. So I bought my first little bag of peak tokens right there on crypto.com. Now I do have a link in the description below for you to join crypto.com and you get some freebies through my link when you add fiat to the account. And if you do like at least $100 worth of trading, then you get free Crow tokens as well. And those free Crow tokens are going to be worth a lot more as we go through the bull market. So this is what happened with peak, right? 28, started to go back up, came up over 32, and I was like, oh, this is great. But then more selling happened, more airdrop selling. But then it turned around, traded up, came all the way back to like it had 49 cents here. But then it started trading down. And I was like, you know, this looks like it's forming this big cup and handle, this trading down. I'm going to buy some more on the dip. And I did right there at 40 cents. So I added more right there. That's looking like a pretty good buy too. So that's peak overall. Again, it's only brand new. Do your own research. Buy on dips. That's what I can say about peak. But thanks for asking. Super important. I've known that since the beginning. Buying in the greens. Do you sell on green candles, Zane? Yes, that is the time to sell. When there's green candles, you identify price targets, and when there's green candles, that's when you sell. How does it work when you buy Doge with another coin? Well, like Binance and other platforms, you can swap Bitcoin to Doge. And there's a separate chart for that. And so on Coinbase, you just go to the BTC Doge chart and you can buy Doge with Bitcoin. Now, it's not available for all coins, but you, on your exchange, just look and see what they have. That saves you on some fees. because then you don't have to have a sale from Doge to USD or USDC where you pay a fee. And then you go buy another coin and that's another fee. So you save a fee by doing that swap. So I will take a look at that MasterCard thing on peak because I don't know. Raul Paul is bullish on Doge. Yes, he has a little bag of Doge too. And Raul Paul, when he says he has a little bag, you don't know what that really means for a guy that's as rich as him. I don't know how much that really is. But yeah, he thinks Elon's going to do something with Doge, and he wanted to have some Doge in his portfolio for that. So, yeah, I'm a little old, but yeah, I kind of know my stuff too. My thumbnails, they're doing okay, Kalina. Thank you. They're doing okay. What do I think about Jeremy Da Vinci? Who is Jeremy Da Vinci? Jarmar. I don't know who Jeremy Da Vinci is. I'm sorry. Is that a bad thing? You all going to laugh at me that I don't know who Jeremy Da Vinci is? Jeremy Da Vinci. Jeremy Da Vinci. I told you to buy Bitcoin at $1 in 2011. Don't miss it again. Follow me for crypto wealth building. Okay. He's a self-educated software developer, enterprise level system designer, and extensive Bitcoin. Okay. I've never seen him before. Apparently he's been around for a long time. Okay. Good for Jeremy. Update on Chainlink. Chainlink has just been going great, especially for a coin that typically doesn't do much. It's been awesome. So this big run here that it had just on Monday got it above this $22 line, which was going to be my resistance line, and it blasted right through it. So that definitely looks like support now, which it came up, retested at about 22.50 right there, and then moved back up. That's pretty strong for Chainlink. Again, we were charting that a couple of weeks ago too, and the sort of upward trend line broke out, came back, retested, moved up higher, came above our buy price at 1640. That's pretty strong. Good for Chainlink. I'm getting caught up in the chat, just scrolling. You're working from home there, Fisher? AI coins and tokens. Again, I just don't know what does a cryptocurrency do? Like I own Fetch AI because Fetch was the one that like merged with Ocean and what was the other one? Singularity. And I just bought it because I needed to have at least one thing in the AI game because so many people were buying it. But what does the cryptocurrency actually do with AI? That I don't know. Did I do price predictions for Doge in 2025? No. That's going to be January 1st. I always have to have something for you guys to look forward to. January 1st will be my 2025 Dogecoin price prediction. And yes, much optimism, Ryan. Crypto is only for optimists. Otherwise, you're going to end up on a bridge. Exactly. People take profits? Yes, Mike, people do take profits. And this, again, goes back for me, back to 2021. I didn't take any profits on Doge. I had 500,000 Doge at the time that I bought at 2 cents. And there in May, Doge was going up over 70 cents, and we just thought Doge was going to $1. I'm not selling till Doge hits $1. And I'm just like, you know what? Next bull cycle, I'm going to take a different approach. I'm going to sell some along the way just to take some profits. Just to take some profits. Jag is looking at about 60. I'm looking at 69 now. Energy Trail says like $69 maybe. Maybe $69. Somebody calls his viewers lambs. Is that Vision Post? Or is that the other guy? I don't know. I don't call you guys lambs. No. Like and subscribe. CDM reminds everyone. Will peak run in this bull market? Don't know, but it was worth buying into it and see what happens. On what exchanges is peak listed? You mean besides crypto.com? You should really buy it on crypto.com. But to find out where any coin is listed, you go to coinmarketcap.com. You type in the search bar the coin that you're interested in this case, peak. This is also a good place to start your research if you want to look into peak. And it'll load up the data. Peak is the 2,864th largest cryptocurrency. Yes, 2,800. That's how little this thing is. 2,800. It's not even the top 1,000 cryptos yet. That's how early we are. So there's a website. You can click on the link and it'll take you to the Peak website. You can take a look at that, do your own research. But down below here are called the markets. So it's traded on BitGet, KuCoin, MEXC, Gate.io, BingX, Bitmart, and some others, and also crypto.com. So far, no Binance, no Coinbase yet. Too small, too new. Now they do have token unlocks, and somebody here, that's one of the top comments here. There are token unlocks that are coming. So be aware of that. Again, that hasn't stopped SUI, that hasn't stopped Celestia, it hasn't stopped a lot of cryptos in a bull market from price going up. So, and here the billionaire says, massive supply will take place when Binance, Coinbase, OKX, and decentralized exchanges are available. Potential $25 to $35 billion, of which the price of one peak could equal $200. In a bull run, everything is possible. It could be a Solana competitor. I don't know about that one. That's a bit of a reach. But all this other stuff could be true. You don't know. Do your own research. It's really small right now, so you don't know what's going to happen. But for me, I just thought it's worth a little bit of my portfolio to put into something new, because everyone's always asking, how do you find out about these things? How come I never hear about these things? How can I never get into something new? It's already pumped. Sheeb. Nice, Sheeb. Trying to get over 31. So close. So close. Yeah, Raziansky, I don't know a price target because it's going to be all price discovery once it gets back over 58 cents. So from there, then it's just throwing some fib lines on there and just looking at, maybe one day we'll look at that. But let's see what happens first. Toss picked up some peak tokens. Never know. Peter bought some Doge in 2021 for your kids, and they're profitable. That must make you and the kids feel good. What's the best way to do a withdrawal? Convert it to USDC on an exchange and then send back to my wallet. And then when I store up a lot, then send back to exchange for withdrawal to my bank account. That's a great question. When you sell, so you can sell on Coinbase directly to USDC. And then if you hold USDC on Coinbase, you can earn interest on it. But is that the safest thing to do until you're ready to send it back to your bank? Your idea of taking the USDC and sending it to a wallet is a good one. I don't think the transfer cost is going to be that much to do that. And then send it back to an exchange to then sell the USDC back to USD and then transfer that off to your bank, maybe. It's not a peak link that I have below, Jude Bugaloo. It's crypto.com, the exchange I bought peak on, and I've got that link in the description below. Buying some, you can buy Dogecoin on crypto.com too. They have a lot of other tokens on there that aren't available on Coinbase. I do like to go out for beers, Thor. Yes. We have a good time when I go for beers with the gang at work. Yes. Da Vinci is kind of big, does a lot of conferences. I don't go to conferences, so I just do my thing here. You sold Sui instead of converting to Doge. It's just a little extra fee that you pay. That's all. Bitcoin still showing some green candles up. Doge as well to 42.5. Yeah, Jeremy's famous for begging people to buy Bitcoin at $1. Almost no one listened to him. And now he's a multi-billionaire. Yeah, I never heard of the guy, so I didn't hear him say buy Bitcoin at $1. My luck, it would have been on Mount Gox, and right? It would have been stuck. All right, Devil Man, I got you. Fisher gifted a membership. I see that now. Who got the membership, Fisher? Riley Marsh. Congratulations, Riley. You're now a member of the family. Thanks, Fisher. Appreciate it. Spreading the love. Spreading the love. Hey, Danton, how are you? Aloha. I'm getting caught up. I hear us just start talking, and I'm just like, the Hawk Tua token crashed. Oh, you're kidding. You're kidding, Giordani. Wow, who could have seen that coming? Who could have seen that coming? Just the other day, people are saying, hey, Kriss, you going to buy that Hawk Tua token? And I laughed. And I laughed. I was like, no, I'm not touching that. Well, looky there. Well, looky there. No surprise. There's no peak app support on Ledger. No, I'm just holding it on crypto.com. Too new. So I'm just holding it on crypto.com. XRP with no capital gains tax. Is this true? Possibly, Danton. Possibly. If the Trump administration, again, I don't know how the tax laws get changed. Is that an act of Congress? Is that something they can push through? But here's the deal. Is that a Biden thing? Did I just say a Biden thing? Oh my God. I did. Shit. Okay. Here's what I know right now is Trump wants to support U.S. companies. Trump wants all the Bitcoin yet to be mined by the US companies that mine Bitcoin. Also, he went a little further and he said he would like to see investment in American companies. And if the American company has a coin or a token, he would like to see any profits made to not be taxed by capital gains. Will that actually become a new tax law? I don't know. But Hedera jumped in price. Cardano jumped in price. Algorand jumped in price. And so did XRP. All four of those are American companies that have a token. Why did they jump in price? Because people said, if I buy that and I'm in the United States, when I sell and I make a big profit, I don't have to pay capital gains tax on that? Maybe. Yeah, Davey. Come on, man. Come on, man. Got to get some ice cream. I need an ice cream cone right now. Well, Josh, that'll happen. Doge will run on its own apart from Bitcoin again. We will see that. Yeah, Vision Pulse guy. He calls people lambs. Oh. Yeah, I saw it. I saw AMP had a decent little run last night. We'll see if it falls back half of its gain. That'd be my guess. Almost. So AMP ran from 7.6 to 14. So half of that. Yep, look at that. Came right back to half of that gain. 10.7 right there. You can't make this stuff up. Exactly. Half of its gain came right back. So if anybody was buying AMP up here at 13, 14 cents, that's why you don't buy on the green candles. Wow. Live and learn, right? That's what somebody just said. Live and learn. Is the bull run happening? Vishnu, where you been? You were high five for the Doge sweatshirt you bought off my in my store, huh? This guy bought $10,000 of Doge in 2016, has no intention of selling. He's a multimillionaire with ETH and Bitcoin. For those wondering what he's talking about, there's a link in the description below for the merch store. So in the merch store, plus it's December now, guys, and you want to buy something for Christmas, right? You want to buy something for Christmas. New baby in the family. Maybe you need to get a cool onesie, right? A cool onesie for the baby. Or maybe you give someone a hat. We've got women's and men's premium t-shirts, as well as tote bags and other hats. And I mean, why not? Dogecoin onesie. So I have a link in the description below. Check out the merch store. That's cool that you got complimented, though. Wearing the Doge merch. So. Welcome, new members. Thank you, Mr. Cheyenne. We have another new member, Jarrett. Thanks for joining the channel. Having some fun. There's no capital gains thing. It's just for companies. Regular retail traders would still have to pay taxes. I don't think that's what it is, JJ. That's not what I heard. I mean, what are the companies? what would they pay capital gains tax on? They're a company that makes profits. There's no capital gains. It's just you make a profit as a company, you pay tax on it. It's not called capital gains. So that might not be right. Are you going to keep streaming about Doge through the future bear market? Well, I was here 2 years ago streaming in the bear market. Most of you guys weren't here, but I was here. And I was streaming. So I will do it again. And again, most of this portfolio here was done buying all of these coins live during live streams. We were accumulating, and I was also accumulating on the side into my own personal portfolio. My Dogecoin average price is like 6.8 to 7 cents, somewhere in that range of my whole portfolio. Because I was buying a lot, 2022 and 2023. Bear market. So my plan is to keep doing this and keep being real about it, even when price is going down. I don't get as many viewers there. I don't get as many subs, but that's okay. I like doing this. Bitcoin's going back down. Not ready to fight 99 again. Is Doge considered a US crypto? No, because Doge isn't a company. XRP is made by Ripple, and Ripple is a US company. That is what Trump was talking about. Support the US company. You're in the UK? I don't know platforms in the UK. I'm new. I don't know what's available over there. I think Robinhood has a UK thing now. You can check that out. Again, they don't have a lot of cryptos, though. You can get Doge there. Look at Rose. Panda loves bamboo. I like that name. 13-cent Rose. It just went on a big run. Yeah. It did on Monday into Tuesday. So this is looking good. The other week we identified, when was that? Yeah, we identified the dip zone to 8.7 right here. Again, this was the live stream on the 25th of November, which was called price targets for buying on dips. Remember that? Remember that? And we identified 8.7. It hit it perfectly. And now it's over 13 cents. That's pretty good. That's up 50% there. I'll take a 50% gain in 2 weeks. That's pretty good. So that's Rose. What just happened with XRP, Moreno? Did something just happen? That's still pretty much following what we thought XRP was going to do. Tried to break above our trending resistance line. Broke. It's just trading down. So, yeah, that continues. Yeah, Doge not holding up. Danton, thanks for the super sticker, man. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Thank you. So, Olivier, the thing about memes and utility coins, it tends to like go back and forth. Like last week was all about utility coins. The memes weren't doing anything. And it was all utility coins. So the memes, they have their days or weeks, but not always. The idea of selling SHIB and adding to Doge, Pat, there's a lot of factors that go into that. I mean, if SHIB all of a sudden skyrocketed up, 50%, but Doge was still kind of holding steady, that's the time you might want to think about doing something like that. Again, not financial advice, but if you're even thinking about that, just trading one for the other, especially on a red candle, that's not the time to do it. But if SHIB all of a sudden goes from 30 to 40, like whoosh, straight up, then if Doge is still going sideways, then that might be more advantageous to do something like that. Just something to think about. Peak at a $4 billion market cap would be $10. Rozianski did the math. I hope that happens, Ross. That'd be awesome. That would be awesome. Buy something like 30 or 40 cents and it goes to $10. How will X payments affect other payment apps? Well, you won't be able to use other payment apps on the X platform. That'll be the big thing. And there'll be a lot of stuff actually on X. Being able to pay for other things outside of the X platform using X payments would be big too. And that will rival PayPal, Venmo, and other things, because then you just say, just send me to my X account. That's the big plan for Elon. So, Lord Drip, how are you? Can you please explain what it is when you're about to sell some Doge and there's a bidding price? Yeah, I'll get into that another time. That gets into the exchange. I don't want to load up the exchange right now, but we'll talk about that. We'll talk about that. We'll see how much it's going. XRP is going to be $2.31 tomorrow. From 237, it's still going down. It could be 231 tonight. In fact, it just hit 231 right here, just about an hour ago. I think X payments will be released in 2025. Again, there's some rumors that it might be before the end of the year this year, but I don't know yet. I don't know yet. Yeah, Doge dipped below 42 cents. So now we have a lower dip happening. Yeah, I talked a little bit ago about how I found peak. It was luck. I don't know. The Swift coin, yes. What's happening with Swift? I haven't looked at that one for a while. Swift is supposed to be this big payment thing. It's over a penny. Nice run in December here. Look at that. 139%. Wow. It's at 011. I own some of this. Where did I buy it at? I bought it at 003. I had no idea. 0.011. Whew. I'm up 300% on my Swift. Didn't even realize that. I'm like $10,000 in profit all of a sudden on Swift. That is huge. I didn't know this happened. Thanks, Daya, for bringing that up. I didn't hear about this. That's huge. Let's zoom out and look at the bigger picture on the daily. Yeah, look at that. See, they're in blue. There's my buy price. 003. Whoosh. Now it's coming back down. So it was 014. So where would our target be, right? Probably from 014, it's going to come down to probably right in there would be my guess. Upper 007s, maybe 008. That's like half. Well, maybe a little higher is half, right? Here's how I can check. I can do this. Where did we spring from? From there. Yeah, it's 009 is half. So if it follows what others have done, it'll drop to that price right there. But I don't know. It's showing support there. Ooh. Harry, giving out memberships. Lungy, you're now a member of the channel. Congratulations. Yep, Doge is going to get pinched here. We'll see. That could mean a good thing. Breaking out to the upside for Doge. It's ready to run, like I said. Ready to run. Sell your SHIB. Yeah, but the thing about SHIB is, Michael, when it goes on that big run, especially if you held some. I mean, last cycle, I never held it and saw it go on a big run. This cycle, I'm holding it. It goes on a big run. Whew. The trading volume between memes and utility coins. Yeah. Utility coins don't have anywhere near the trading volume on big dips that meme coins do. I'm unmatched in the crypto space. Can I quote that? Can I quote you on that? I will quote you on that. Unmatched. I like that. I need to use advantageous in my vocabulary more. Bindi, you got to be patient. Up and down and up and down and up and down. That's what happens. Up and down. How about Pepe? What is Pepe doing, James? I haven't looked at Pepe in a while. It's at 21. It's still, it's kind of starting to go in an upward channel because I've been noticing that. More for support. We'll do it as support. So this was from yesterday morning. It dropped down to 19 again. And so the drop here today went down to 20, and now it's trading at 21. So we'll watch that and see whether that continues. But yeah, that's a support line there for Pepe. Yeah. Doge back up over 42 cents. Let's go. Let's go. Doge Elon Mars again. It's a token from last cycle. Yeah, we looked at AMP earlier, Eltros. AMP just went on a big run. It's falling back now. Yeah. It ran all the way up and then traced back. What did you say? AMP at what? At 3 cents. Yes. You zoom out. It's now at 1 cent. But on the weekly, we look back and we're like, yeah. Actually, it was 3 cents last here, April of 2022. Yeah, it's not a great looking chart. It's got a long way to go. Again, I don't think AMP really does anything. So I don't think it does anything. Well, you go have fun with your Doge Elon Mars then, Jose. In the long run, is Algorand and Visa collaborating? I've heard so many collaboration stories of Visa and MasterCard, who knows what. I can't keep up. LRC, Abebe. LRC. 31 cents. Look at that. It's almost back to my buy price. Just about there. This is the one I've been down on for a long time. I bought it at 34 cents. And it's just the dip down here in 2023, all the way down to like 17 cents. I was like, ouch. But here it comes back. Now it's going to get back up to $1 where it was in 2022. That's a 3x from here. That'd be awesome. XLM crashing. Again, we talked about this. XLM is going to be lower than Doge, right? For those here that were earlier on the stream, that was my prediction, right? Remember that? Now 48. It's going to come down below 45, which is this blue line. That was my target line, right? It's going to be below that. And then XLM and Doge will be the same price again. Because they do this over time. They cross over, they cross back, they cross over, they cross back. Anybody who bought XLM up here at 55 or 60 cents, you're chasing a big green candle up. That's not the time to buy. I've identified 45 cents on the dip. See whether that happens. See whether that happens, but that's where I think it will dip to. Doge starting to move back up. Let's go. Fadi, everybody has a different financial standing and how much they're willing to put into cryptocurrency. So 1,000 Doge for you might be the same as someone else having 10,000 Dogecoin. So it's different for everybody. Does X really need money transmitter licenses if only individual wallet-to-wallet payments are enabled? Yeah. Elon has bigger plans than that. If you look up like how WeChat is used in China, people buy things all the time with their WeChat app. That's what Elon wants to do with X. You have your money on X. Your X payments can buy things at stores. That's why he wants the money transmitter licenses. It's a bigger goal. So. Sandbox. Again, another one I'd be careful about. It just went up big. So be careful with the sandbox. But yeah, between yesterday or Monday and today, sandbox went up. Nice, 67%. But if we can just look at today's run, we would guess from the spring point up to the top, they would retrace just about where it is now, 9.4 or 94 cents. And it's just about there. Again, another one, if you're interested in this, you start to identify the red candles on the dip. You don't buy up here at $1, right? You wait for it to come down because there's always pullbacks. Now, when you first start looking at this, maybe the dip isn't quite as low as where you first wanted to buy on a green candle. I get that. But again, more times than not, there's going to be a pullback and then you want to buy. And you identify a line. So that's sandbox. But you can see it's coming down. Doge going up. Do I have as much conviction in Peak doing well as I did with SUI? I bought SUI after it already had its first big pump. So I wasn't early enough in SWE. I've gained a lot since then because I bought it at $1. Now it's over $3. But if I had found out about it maybe before that first pump, I don't know. But I have more conviction because it already did that first pump. So if we look at SWE and we go out to the weekly here, we can see that back here in 2023, it was like 50 cents. And then it ran up. And then I bought it on the retrace, probably around May. Yeah, April, May this year. That's where I bought it. It was right in there, right at $1. So it had already been trading for a while. So that's where I bought it. Peak is still so early. Have no idea. Have no idea. But yeah, that's a nice gain there from $1 up to now, 270% gain in 6 months. You can't get that at a bank or at a stock unless you catch the right flyer of a stock, right? Doing okay with cryptocurrency. That's for sure. Harry's starting the Santa rally by giving out memberships. That's so nice. So nice. I don't know, Lungi, about the X payments and Doge. Still, it's going to be a while before Doge gets used on it. Peanut looks dead. Yeah, we talked about this last week. I was like, I wouldn't be buying any of this. That's all I can tell you is what I do. And I'm like, yeah, I'm not buying this. I don't know. Still holding up somewhat. It didn't quite follow my guess here completely. But this was, I thought, because it had just gone on this first dip and it come up. And then I drew this line. And I said, okay, it's probably going to have 2 more dips. And I was guessing down here below $1. It's still $1.23. So it didn't drop as much as I thought it would here. Now it's just going sideways. Who knows? There still might be another run in this thing left. There might be. We'll see. But look at Doge, still strong in its upward channel. Again, it hit this upward support line 3 times now and still in this upward channel, which to me is very, very bullish. And that's looking good right now. Bitcoin is going to make another run at 99,000. We'll hold it on Bitcoin for a minute. Hold it on Bitcoin for a minute, guys. ETH is holding up well. Again, we talked earlier about this. First, you have Bitcoin season, then you have ETH season, then you have the older, like the Dino coins, right? Utility coins. Then you get the small ones, and memes kind of run in and out throughout that. And that's what we're seeing. Bitcoin's up 3%, ETH is up 6% today. So good for ETH. Is ETH still going to go on a crazy run? We'll see. Look at SHIB. Whew. SHIB up to 32. So SHIB's moving. Is XRP just a pullback? Yeah, it's just a pullback. It's not a crash. XRP got way overbought. It's just a pullback. XRP is not crashing. It's too big of a crypto to crash. So, yes, Doge will follow the same road as XRP. And in fact, Doge was first in November, and then XRP followed Doge. Crow is not going to do what XRP is doing. Crow is a exchange token. It's doing well, but it's not going to go on that kind of run. I don't think so. GMC news, do your research on BTT. BTT goes on runs and then it dumps. It dumps. I'm not going to be making a course on swing trading stocks. No, I'm not going to do that. But appreciate the suggestion. But no. Yeah, I might have said I didn't think XRP would hit $2. Nobody predicted XRP hitting $2 in 2024. Nobody. Everybody was predicting XRP to do well in 2025, but to go on the crazy run that it just did? No. Thank you, Aaron. Nice to sit through the turbulence with you. Thanks. Thanks. You waiting for Doge? Just waiting. I'm waiting for Bitcoin to retest 99.8. Good evening, CryptoPunk. How are you? Bitcoin is going to break 100K when we're all asleep tonight. It could. It could. And all those Bitcoin maxis sound asleep. Maybe their alarms will go off. Hey, Jay, how are you? I'm having a wonderful day. Yes. Thoughts on Microsoft buying Bitcoin? I guess they make their decision, their next meeting, which is the 10th. So Saylor gave his 3-minute pitch or whatever. And the Microsoft board, from what I understand, meets on December 10th to decide whether they want to invest in some Bitcoin. We'll see. Hey, fellow executive thinkers. What are some signs that we can use to recognize a crash? Well, Kriss, that would be, in a bull market, that would be the news. Like all out war would be one thing. Or for crypto specifically, like if somehow the Bitcoin blockchain ended up getting hacked or something, right? I mean, it would be something huge. It won't be something you see on the charts, not in a bull market. Yeah, peak. I just showed on the cup and handle that it may retrace again back down to like 42 or so, but we'll see. Kyle, what's up for dinner? Nah, this is another turkey leftover night. Still have some more turkey left over. Yes. Had pork last night. We had a nice spicy pork Asian mix thing. Rice and pork and veggies, and that was very good. But tonight it's back to the turkey. Back to the turkey. Still have so much left. And we got a little turkey too. It wasn't a big turkey. It was just under 11 pounds, 59 cents a pound. It cost like $6.80 or something for this turkey. And we're like, okay, it's not that, it was like the smallest one in the bin with all those giant turkeys. So got this small one, and it's like small turkey. This should be fine. There was so much left over. Yeah, Coinbase One Premium. I don't even do Coinbase One, so I don't even know what Premium does on top of that. No, I'm not going to do any background music, Michael, but thanks for the suggestion. Then you get into the whole thing about copyrights and I did that before, and I had copyright strikes because like one song in the playlist, somebody posted a copyright thing against it, and it was just like, come on. So I'm not chancing that again. How am I going to prepare for 2026? Toss. Probably hold 10% on Robinhood Gold DCA daily into Bitcoin. Something like that is probably the thing to do. Would be come the end of 2026, we'll see what the bear market looks like, and then just start DCAing, like poking little bits at a time and see what happens. Yes, this is just XRP in a dip. It's not a crash. Lungy, I'm glad you found me as well. And now you're a member. Who would have thought? It was a good time to buy then. Jasmine, over 4 cents, Rob. Jasmine's looking ready to go. Right now it's still fighting that 4 cent line. This is this red line here. It's been up and down and up and down. Looks like it's retesting it again. But see this run that we had here on December 2nd? It's going to do that again. That was about 40%. So that next 40% run for Jasmine will take it to, I should be able to do this in my head, but I'm tired, about 5.5. From 4 to 5.5 cents. So that would be my next target on Jasmine. Next run up, but it's going to hang out here around 2 cents. That's what it's doing. I mean 4 cents, sorry. 2 cents. We were living 2 cents for so long. 4 cents. Yep. Yeah, she not holding that green candle right now. XRP still going down as predicted. Again, nothing against XRP. It's just, it was overbought. You look at the charts and you're like, this isn't going to hold this price. Nothing personal against XRP, guys. It just is what it is. Come on, Bitcoin. Let's see you go. Would an extra $1,000 investment in Doge be a good idea? Well, Dia, I would just say, if you've got $1,000 sitting there and it's not getting you anything, just sitting there, you're not making any money on it. In fact, you're losing money because of inflation. And if you think the Doge price is going to go up, well, look for a big red candle. Again, not financial advice. I just tell you what I do. If I got cash sitting there and I'm ready to buy something, I look for the red candle because I think the price is going to go higher from here. I will do my 6 to 12 month prediction, HR Rodri. I will do that on January 1st. January 1st. Look at Floki again. Is it doing anything? Nope. Kind of going sideways. So nothing going on with Floki right now, looking over the past few days. Yearn Finance is going up. I just got an indicator. Guys, hold on. Most of you probably don't have this, but I do. I got to look at it. Yearn Finance just crossed $10,000. Wow. This thing has been dead for so long. $10,000. Yeah, it's retracing though after the run, just like everything else. So let's see what it retraces down to. Again, this is just me doing my thing. It'll drop right below 10,000. So that would be, if anyone is interested in Yearn, we would be looking at a buy price It'd be a little lower than that. Like 9,900 would be a buy price for Yearn. Okay, just one of those things that back in 2023, it was like, I'm going to buy a little bit of this, see what happens. That's nice. Been waiting a long time for that. Bitcoin, look at it go, 98.9. Yeah, I go back and forth. You look at Doge at times. You load it up on Zill, Dem. Good luck on your Zill. I still have some in my, whatever that wallet is called. There it is, Moonlit. I have it in the Moonlit app. I've got some Zill still, back from 2021. Bitcoin dominance. Gene, we'll see what's going on with Bitcoin dominance. Bitcoin's actually moving up right now. So I'll bet Bitcoin dominance is moving up right now. But let me zoom out to like the 2-hour chart. Yeah, definitely Bitcoin dominance is going up right now with that kind of chart. Yep. I got to get rid of these big circles. I've been meaning to get rid of these circles. This was from a chart that I made. Yeah, Bitcoin dominance coming back up a bit. But I think that's just temporary. I think it's going to come up maybe to 57% or so, and then it'll drop again because all the big alts will move up. Probably what will happen. Again, we're bull market. Bitcoin's making its move, but the alts are really strong. Really strong. Particularly ETH starting to move. So if ETH keeps going up like this, it'll challenge Bitcoin dominance. But right now, Bitcoin is over 99K. So look how close we are to 100K, guys. Look how close we are. We're at 99,000. We're so close. Let's go. It's right there. You can almost touch it. Guess what the percentage is from here? Anybody can guess. 1%. See? It's just 1% away. Bitcoin can go up 1% in no time. That'd be cool to do that live. And I'm going to go get a Budweiser if that happens. I guess all those other Bitcoin streamers are wondering, I should start another live stream. Maybe Bitcoin's going to hit 100K. They all want to be live when it happens. But you guys are already here. I called it first. Bitcoin is 138,000 Canadian dollars. Yeah, poor Canada. Hey, if Canada becomes the 51st state of the United States, then it's all the same. Hey, Penny, H-bar. What's H-bar doing? 28 cents. It's still coming down. Came right into our zone. We predicted this. We predicted the H-bar zone, and it hit it. That was an easy prediction. We made this yesterday. It's actually going to drop down even further. Ouch. It's going the opposite way of Bitcoin. It's not a fake quote by Elon. He actually said it. It was in a Saturday Night Live skit, but he did say it. So it's not a fake quote. Michael. He actually said it. You're buying a tractor with your profits? Good luck on your Tractor. Are you talking about when your channel was live all the time? Yes. That was it. I got copyright strike. And it was supposed to be a copyright-free music channel. And I got a strike. So not going to chance that again. So Davin, I will be on my January 1st prediction. It will be Doge with a little bit of Bitcoin. And that's it. That video will not be covering other altcoins. It's just going to be Doge with a little bit of Bitcoin. January 1st. You're still saying $2.31. But now you're saying it because of why? Because it's, I mean, it just hit it again. It just hit it again. Let's go Bitcoin. Come on. Yeah, so your free gifted membership will be for the first month, and then you'll have to pay from there. That's how those gifted memberships work. You should do the intro Doge song with you dancing. Yeah, not yet. All eyes on Bitcoin at the moment. Doge still doing well, but the interest right now is Bitcoin. Sorry, guys, but Wi-Fi, low float, moves like crazy, and costs $10,000 for one token. That's right. One token is $10,000. Bohm is just sitting there. Bohm isn't doing anything. What's Bohm's price now? Still under a penny. Still under a penny for Bohm. See you, Roziansky. Appreciate it, TW. You'll be following me in the bear market too. I'll be talking all things Doge. Dogecoin going to $4, Patrick? I would love it. Yeah, we knew XRP was going to go down. I called that. Get ready. King of beers. I'll take it. BTC $2 trillion. It says 1.96. 1.96. Close. Very close to 2. It'll hit it. We have liftoff. $1.90. $1.90 for XRP. I didn't really call that, did I? An actual line. Let's see. Where is the support line? Looks like 220. It looks like it's 220 for support. $1.90 would be the next support line. If it broke that, then we would talk $1.90. But the more immediate support was on that dip on Monday to 219. Look at Bitcoin, so close. This is fun. Yeah, why is Cardano down? It didn't go on a big run like XRP did. Yeah. It Hedera went on a big run. So that big drop in Hedera doesn't surprise me. Algorand also, that didn't surprise me. MicroStrategy is front-running Bitcoin. MicroStrategy traded up over $400 today. There you go. I'm going to hold peak for a long time, big boy. That's one that I'm not selling in this bull market. I'm not selling peak in 2025. I'm going to hold on to it. Just see what happens. Craig Wright is dumping Bitcoin at 100K. We'll use it to pump BSV. So that's part of the massive sell wall, is Craig Wright? Well, if he was Satoshi, he would have access to the Satoshi wallet, wouldn't he? He's not Satoshi. We're so close. Bitcoin. Get into BSV while you still can. You heard it here first. Yeah, Mert, I will give you that. I heard it there first. Where is BSV right now? I don't even know which one of these I've used before. Probably that one. So it's $84 now. For those that don't know what this is called Bitcoin Satoshi Vision. And the whole idea of Satoshi Vision, different from Bitcoin Cash, was that this was, the idea is this blockchain operates closer to what Satoshi's original vision was of what Bitcoin could be used for. Because the real Bitcoin, it's too slow, and obviously now the price is so big. That was the idea about BSV, but back in March, it came all the way up to $120. It's recovering. It's not even to March highs yet. Where was this back in 2021? It peaked up at like 450. So what's your price target, Mert? Are we going to get over $400 for BSV? Is that your price target? Well, Bitcoin is banging on the door of 100K. So close. Yeah, Solana, we were talking about. There's a lot of investors who are selling Solana and putting it into things like XRP, Cardano, maybe even Doge. You've got 6,000 pounds sitting in your bank doing nothing. I'm not able to dare to buy crypto. Well, if there's a big dip, you might want to. Damien, interesting video earlier you saw, exploring why 100K level was taking so long. Sell walls, shorters, who knows? Rocky's going to hold on to his Jasmine. Good time to buy XRP on the dip. I just identified a buy price. Satoshi era wallets are moving. I've heard that. Hey, Pups, Matic to $13. In what year? My Doge is getting ready to run again. That's what I said. So it's prepping for that. I know XRP can't break last cycles. Well, it already broke last cycle. It didn't break its all-time high from 2017, but it did trade higher than its high in 2021. So that's not quite correct. Craig Wright needs to pump it above $500 so people won't sell. We'll see. Maybe I'll be the Da Vinci guy in 10 years about peak. Maybe. You never know. You're welcome, nature. Appreciate it. What is holding your coins? Well, a lot of it is on Ledger, crypto hardware device, Ledger Nano S Plus that I have here. And you know what? Today is the last day of the Ledger deal. So if anybody is interested in a Ledger wallet, Ledger hardware wallet, what do they have left? Well, through December 5th. So depending on where you are in the world, it might already be December 5th. Still the 4th here in the United States. They still have the Ledger Flex deal, where if you buy a Ledger Flex, you will receive $70 in Bitcoin. So they still have that going on. They're out of stock on the X's, but they still have the Nano S Plus. $59, 25% off. Use my link in the description below, and it will take you directly to the Black Friday sale, still going on through December 5th, where you can get the Nano S Plus, the same one that I use right here, for only $59. Or if you don't want to, you don't like the way this little screen works and you need a little more help, something more user-friendly, well, that's why they made the Flex, because it has this little touch screen on it there. So you can check that out. XRP will not be the next Luna. No, Dogex. XRP doesn't work anything like Luna. It's not going to crash like that. Holland is watching. Well, cheers. Good evening. Yeah, Kate, people have been asking me about Compound. Again, there's a lot of bullish people on Compound because of its low liquidity and it can go on this huge run. We looked at this earlier in the stream and I targeted like 116 on a dip because it just ran up to 140. So we'll see whether it hits 116. If it hits 116, that's probably a good buy price at this point. After that kind of run, but you know, you could have bought it yesterday down here at $88. So is it going to be able to hold all of this gain? I don't know. But somebody asked me earlier and I just identified, well, maybe 116 on a dip to buy some because this thing could fly. Yeah, 2021, it was up here over $800. $800. I don't think we're going to see that again, but I also said I don't think XRP is going to hit $2, and it did. So what do I know? What do I know? The ledger you want is out of stock. Yeah, sorry, Benjamin. Am I streaming on Doge's birthday? Yes, I will be live. That's Friday, right? Yes, I'll be live. Can I show who is buying and the current transactions on XRP? I don't know where to do that without like going on to Coinbase exchange and just watching it trade on Coinbase. That's all I can see. You're up 20,000 on Doge, bought a car with some of it. That means you sold some, Zach. That means you sold some. What is needed for a Doge breakout at the moment? Tomorrow, Elon Musk and Vivek are going to be on Capitol Hill talking about Doge, the Department of Government Efficiency, Doge. But they're going to be there, and there might be a pump tomorrow. Sometimes that's all it takes for Doge, is something like that. You think Uniswap is going to be something to pay attention to, Mert? Yeah, Uniswap will probably do fine. I don't use Uniswap. I'm not going to buy the token. Peak is your moon bag. Mine too. I want to hold on to that. Today I read an article saying Doge will hit $1 sooner than most people think. A lot of people are writing that stuff right now. You're going to sell peak at 100? It's not a bad gain, right? What would that be? Like 1,000x or something? Nice. I'm with ye. I'm with ye too. I cannot tell you to sell or hold XRP. You're asking the wrong person. Patience. Certainly, buying and holding crypto for a number of years teaches you a lot of patience. It really does, especially when you go through a bear market like we had. Prices were down so low. It was just like, oh man. But instead, if you turn that around and you're positive and you believe that crypto is going to come back, it's going to follow the 4-year cycles, there's going to be a bull market like I did, I was buying. I was buying down there in the depths of the bear market. What's SHIB looking like? Well, Bitcoin's 98.9, not quite making a run yet. So let's see what SHIB's doing. Hey, it's going up higher. Look at that. Nice. We want SHIB to go up because the more SHIB goes up, that does still kind of help Doge. So if I sell all my Doge, it will run to $5. So I'll let everyone know what I do. Sometimes it just works that way, right? We talk about buying on dips. So look for big red candles if you're looking to buy. That's the strategy I use. Doge has moved with Bitcoin generally this cycle, like it does most cycles. Typically, though, when Bitcoin goes up, Doge goes up at a higher percentage. But when Bitcoin goes down, Dogecoin drops at a higher percentage. It's much more volatile than Bitcoin. Generally, that's how they trade. When market goes down, you buy, not financial advice. Yes, Louis. You're going to wrap your tractor in Doge. I love it, Josh. I got to see a picture of that. A Dogecoin wrapped tractor. Because you know that Doge tipping guy on X has his Cybertruck wrapped in Doge, but a tractor on Doge. If you do that, send me that picture in my email. Send me that picture. That would be awesome. You kind of feel like you want to hold Doge for 10 years. If you have 10 years and you can wait, who knows where it's going to be in 10 years? Who knows what's going to happen? Just for fun, what do you think the price of Doge would do if Elon showed up with a Doge dog button on his jacket? Oh, yeah. It'd be well over $1 if that happened. Exactly. Doge is like BTC on leverage. It does trade. A lot more volatile. There's Doge back up to 42.8. That's looking nice. We got to break 43.5, remember? That's Rocky's 43.5 line. We got to see Doge break that. Is anything else moving right now? Bitcoin is still 98.9. ETH at 38.50. Algo's still down. Solana's still down. Cardano's still down. Hedera's still down. All right, SHIB is up. We have the Bone token, part of the SHIB ecosystem, going up. Harmony One, generally up. Litecoin, still trying to get by 135 resistance. That's the resistance line for Litecoin there. VeChain is still down, but it had just gone on a big run. And XRP is still down. We can now extend this even further. 234. Crow token, we talked about that earlier, just kind of going sideways. Avalanche was up, but it's cooling off a bit, but not dropping huge. Ethereum Classic still up, trying to get past $39 as its resistance line. We looked at Yearn Finance just a little bit ago. Again, I still think it's going to dip below 10 grand here. Yes, this is $10,000 for a token, Yearn Finance. Interesting, if you guys don't know what Yearn Finance is. Well, back in 2021, it was $40,000. This is my sell line right there, $40,000. And it actually peaked up over $80,000. But I had identified $40,000 and I bought it at $8,000. But now it's up over $10,000 for one token. You can buy fractions of tokens of this. Let's see what else. Aave came up to 272. Wow. Arbitrum still up over $1. Good. Stacks up good. We looked at Loopring earlier, getting close to my buy price finally. And Jasmine just banging around 4 cents. So that's a quick overview of what's going on. Oh, Chainlink, sure. Sorry, $24. Still down a little bit. Again, we had identified $22 as resistance, and it did that on Monday just briefly and then just blew right past it. So we're past that $22 line for Chainlink. So that's pretty strong. Now it looks like it's just going sideways the past 2 days, which is fine. If it can hold this line, that's just preparing it for the next move up. That's pretty good. SHIB still going up. Just got a notification. 33. Wow. SHIB's moving. Is Jasmine a good buy? Right now, it looks like if you can get it below 4 cents, it's probably a good buy for Jasmine. You can look for the red dips. Look for the red dips. Yeah, I don't buy Jupiter because, again, I don't use that. I bought the Crow token because I use crypto.com, but Uniswap and Jupiter and Cake and those, I don't buy those because I don't use those things. If SHIB gets over 33.16, then boom. I'll take that, pups. I'll take that. ENS, isn't that Ethereum? Does it trade different than Ethereum does? It's kind of been going sideways. Yeah, for the past 5 days, it's just been up and down sideways. So not much movement in ENS. It did go up on a big run, though, right before that. So last Friday was a big day for ENS. But since then, it had a big sell-off, but then recovered and has gone sideways since. So Not much movement on ENS right now. Doge back over 43 cents. Okay, let's go, Doge. Let's go, Doge. I'm happy for the Doge Elon Mars fans. My price target for SHIB. So 45 was going to be my first sell. That's what was the high that it had back in March. And then I was looking at like 69. Its previous all-time high was like 84, 85. But if it goes on a huge run and there's a big green candle and it just keeps going up and up and up, I'll let it go up for a bit. Sell on the green candles. Do I have hope for Litecoin? Yeah. Litecoin, Ethereum Classic, the OG proof of work cryptocurrencies. In a bull market, they always do well. They always do well. You just purchase a Ledger wallet with my link, and you got the $70 Bitcoin rebate, but in Canada, it's $110. Awesome. I hope you enjoy the Flex. I hope it works. Let me know how the Flex works, John, with the little touch screen. Let me know. They did not have a Flex when I bought mine. So I got the Nano. But cool. Is Doge going to go to 50 cents? Not if you're Rocky, because Rocky says, nope, it's going to get rejected again. 43.5. We'll see. If you're buying Jasmine now, up 800%. I'm up better than you. I'm up 1,000% on my Jasmine. It's just the way it is, Mert. It's just the way it is. Thoughts on Project 89? I don't know what Project 89 is, Andrew. Never heard of it. What is Project 89? Project 89. Never heard of this before. Project 89. So trading at 3.5 cents. It's been trading just since October 25th. Looks like it had a big run here, and now it's trading off. Not a great looking chart. This looks like it's just going to trade down, 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 down from here. I don't know what this thing is. That's what I see just looking at it on first glance. New sub here. Anybody else want to subscribe to the channel too? If you haven't already, just hit the like below, hit the subscribe button, subscribe to the channel. Appreciate it. I know, who buys on utility? You buy on hype, right? Buy it low and sell it high to the next fool. Yeah, don't call them fools, because you know what happens over time? Prices go up higher. Prices go up higher. Think of all the people who sold all their Bitcoin back in 2017 for $19,000, right? Because they thought they were selling them to other fools because Bitcoin was so overpriced. And look where we are now. Bitcoin hugging 100K. We'll see what runs now from we're after the UTC hour. We started a new candle. We'll see what runs up from here. Bitcoin at 98.8. Doge right below 43 cents now. Yeah, I think XRP still has a little more to settle down, but it'll go back up. Still in the bull market. Still in the bull market. You know, somebody asked this about SHIB before, Joseph, and my thing is always you sell on the big green candles. And when SHIB gets running, it can do more than this. Not financial advice. PRQ? Kalina? I don't know what PRQ is. You can buy it on Coinbase. It's called Parsec. Parsec. 11 cents on Parsec. This has been around for a while. It had a nice run since the election, like most cryptos, up 75%. Let me zoom out even more. Oh, it's only been trading since 2022, at least on Coinbase. In March, it came up to 25 cents. So it's not even half of the March high. So that's not great. Yeah, I don't know what Parsec is. Yeah, I don't do tokens. So where you guys sold, I don't look at those. Okay, XE. You say 44. Rocky says 43.5. So right now our red line is at 43.5. Yeah, if you do sell, remember to buy it back in the bear market. Exactly. But when it comes to Jasmine, I mean, I'm already up so big that it's just bonus from here. Bonus. You felt like a fool buying Bitcoin at $60,000. That was probably tough, right? It's like, am I really buying this? It's probably what you thought, right? Am I really spending or buying it at a $60,000 price? And now look, you're up 50%. How long till Dogecoin's top? Well, Vulu, I will have a video coming out on January 1st, and I will talk about 2025. You just bought some course, Fisher? We'll see. I don't know. I don't like that red candle there. Bitcoin too. It's a new day that just started 4 minutes ago. Most everything's in the red except for Hedera. But Hedera is recovering from a big dip here. But it's going up. It's already up to almost 3% in 5 minutes. 3% in 5 minutes for Hedera. Look at it go. I can get rid of the box now because we hit the box. What else is moving up? Yearn Finance is moving up. Jasmine's moving up over 4 cents. So we got some movers on the new day. Not Bitcoin and Doge yet. You can smell Chronosec. Crow's a funny one. When you think it's going to go down, it goes up. And when you think it's going to go up, it goes down. So we hit support 15 cents perfectly here, middle of November, after this huge run. So we called that one. Again, it was half the run. Did the same thing back then. Just went, yeah, bloop, and went bloop, and said halfway, 15 cents. That'll be the pullback support. Hit it perfectly, and then moved up from there. I don't know. Can't make this stuff up, right? But that's what happened. XRP, XLM, Hedera, all doing the same thing after a huge run. You don't buy up here after that huge green candle. You don't buy up there. Now, will it eventually go higher? Probably, but if you had waited and bought back down instead of up over 20 cents, you waited for 15, you'd have a lot more Crow tokens. VeChain, similar thing. Dia. Similar thing for VeChain. Big run up and then a pullback. Didn't quite hit the halfway mark though. The halfway mark is there at just under 6.5. And it hit like 658. So it didn't quite pull back half of that. But I like the new green candle coming up on VeChain. Just turn around and go back higher. I like that. Looks like Algorand is doing the same thing. New green candle after the red. Go back up. And of course, Hedera, same thing. When you're zoomed in, that red candle looks really bad. But then you zoom out and you look at the month of November and you're like, and yeah, same with XRP as well. So they had two red candles. So it's probably breaking out of my resistance line. Yep. Kind of breaking out of that. But just move it. That's what TAA guys do. Hey, just move it. Come on, Doge. Get back over 43. Crypto Savvy is still waiting for $3,000 Bitcoin. Was that a target? Was that a target he had? It was going to drop to 3K. That was like Ben Cowan in 2023. He was like, I don't believe this Bitcoin rally. It's going to drop back down. I'm not buying. He was sitting on cash. And he missed Bitcoin going from 15.6 all the way up to 30K. Doubled in price. I think he bought some finally when it dipped back to like 26 or so, and then he had conviction in it, but he missed that whole 100% rally in 2023. Missed it. SHIB is not dumping. Nope. It just went on this big run today. So a little pullback, not to dump. Not to dump. People are getting smarter, so trading is harder. Maybe. You're up 100% on Jasmy, 160% on Doge. Better than the stock market. Much better than a bank will give you, right? A bank isn't going to give you 100%. Doge wicked to 44 on Coinbase. It might have. Individual exchanges can have their own dollars, but I bet somebody arbed it and sold. $43.5 undefeated since the 24th. I know. It didn't even touch it, this one. It did earlier. I don't know. Still may give it another run. Yeah, I'm not a Polkadot fan, Timur. I know it went up. a lot recently, but again, not a fan of the project. So I don't follow it. This is nice though. Again, like everything else from election day, it's up 180%. So congratulations on your dot bag. But then I just, I look at Doge and I'm like, well, Doge from election day is up 200%. So that's good for Polkadot, but Doge is better. And I don't know if Polkadot can sustain that like Doge can. Jasmy is going to print millionaires. I'd love to be a millionaire on Jasmy. What it would take. Because I've got a lot of Jasmy. I'm just looking at my spreadsheet here. Yeah, I've got 3 million Jasmy. Again, I bought that at 0039. So yeah, Jasmy gets to 33 cents. I'll be there. I'll take it. Jasmy to 33 cents. Let's go. It's waiting. Bitcoin, what you going to do? You make a run for it? It's teasing us, right? It's just teasing us. Yeah, it's been doing that lately. Doge goes up at nighttime and then early morning dumps. All cryptos have been doing that lately. I don't know why. Asian traders come online about an hour from now, Nick. That's morning in Asia. So it's like the end of their day. They decide to dump everything. That's what's going on. Yes, the crypto trading day ends at UTC time, 0 UTC. So UTC is like, isn't it like Western England is like the UTC line? So that's the official day since it's worldwide. So here in the United States, we think everything revolves around us, but no, it doesn't. It's just how TradingView does it. They just make the new day, the end of the day is UTC time. So that's how they do it. Jasmy flying again. I like to see Jasmy fly up. Nice. We got to break 4.2 here, which we had this morning. Go up higher. I know. Ascending triangle, ascending channel, whatever you want to call it. Nobody's asked about XYO today, Aaron. Surprised. XYO. Because it's not doing anything. Look at that. We predicted this yesterday. Again, what did I say? It'd go down once, come up, go down a second time, come up, and then go down a third time. That third time didn't happen right away, but it did happen this morning. And it hit exactly the price that I had at 2.3 cents. Can't make this up. Can't make this up. So that's XYO. Now it did go on this huge run. I get it. From the 1st of December. Can it hold from here though, or is it going to drop lower? Because that's a huge, huge gain. It went up 400%. in 2 days. But when you look at that 400%, where is the middle of that and where's the fallback line? You come right to there and you say 2.6, and there you go. So on a coin like this, if it goes up like that, just snap a little line on TradingView, see where the middle point is, and say, yeah, most likely it's going to come down and retest that. And it did. I think XYO is probably still going to fall back a little further. XYO easy, 10 to 15%. Grab every dip. Aaron is a big fan. Is that a cup and handle on the daily for Doge? I did not see a cup and handle. There's no cup and handle here. I mean, if you zoom back far enough, no cup and handle. It's kind of done 1, 2, 3. It's kind of not really cup and handle-ish. Are we going to turn around, make another run for it? That's what we're waiting for. Waiting for that. Hey, Jason. Hey. I'm 3 hours in. We covered a lot. For those just joining, we looked at this Forex Live article on will Dogecoin rise and get close to $1? Why Dogecoin is the altcoin you shouldn't ignore. If you're thinking about diving into crypto, Dogecoin should be at the top of your altcoin watch list. What started as a meme has grown into a global crypto sensation. Elon Musk, nice to have a benefactor like him. It has a strong community, like all you guys here. We are a strong community, and we have increasingly bullish signals going on. The whales continue to accumulate Doge, and there are signs the next bull run might be a game changer. So that was the big, I mean, I couldn't have written that any better. That is awesome. That's awesome about Dogecoin. So, and we got another run going here. We'll see. Crypto Savvy missed from 15K. He's been talking about 3K and shorting all the way up. Is that right? Wow. Especially in a bull market, you don't short. Exactly. It's never too late to buy crypto. Could this be the last big bull run and then after this, everything else evens out? I don't know. I don't know what Pika Moon is, Oscar. XRP, it's resetting right now, but eventually it'll turn around and go back higher. Han from South Korea, how are you? Korean traders thought reserve rights will boom after Paul Atkins. Yeah, he doesn't become the new SEC leader until January 21st. So we're a ways away from that. I mean, that's why I think middle of January is going to be some big trading in crypto. Middle of January. And I'll be live on January 20th all day. That's going to be an epic live stream. I'll have to have my voice ready for that. What's up, Trin? How are you? Happy holidays. Witty thinks we're going to clear 43.5. Rocky, what do you think? Witty is on board. Witty's on board. SHIB is not going to hit $1. Way too many SHIB tokens. Well, Caitlin, the next bear market is most likely 2026, and that's just following the 4-year cycles, just like we had in 2022, just like we had in 2018. Nothing's for sure. We don't know what's going to happen, but AJ's loving Jasmine. Me too. European trader dump. Because it's kind of afternoon time for them when it's morning here in the United States. They dump in the morning because Europe sells. We let the rest of the world think it doesn't revolve around us. Right? Huh. It's 1:13 in the morning for you now. It's 3 a.m. for you. It's 9 a.m. for us. Maybe it's European dumping. Ah, look at Doge go. Come on. Let's prove Rocky wrong. Come on. Yeah, we'll look at Sui in just a little bit. We got some action on Doge here. Hey, Kriss, how are you? Let me go for 3 more hours. Oh my gosh. What do I think about ASM, Rodrigue? We'll take a look at that in just a little bit. So let me leave that on the side here. Okay. Thanks for the super chat, man. Appreciate it. But right now it's LFG. LFG. What do you think's going to happen, Rocky? We're right there. Come on. We're right there. It so wants to blow past 43.5. It just wants to do it so bad. The touch 43.52. Here we go. Ah, Rocky. Now will it hold? Glad you bought back in. Yeah, this is a good one to stay live for. We got a lot going on. So I'm still here. Welcome everybody who's joined recently. This is one of those good days. After we've had a couple bad ones, so it's nice to have a good one. Thank you, Dia. Appreciate it. We have fun here on the lives. I've been live every weekday. This is like the 3rd or 4th week in a row now. I've gone Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and even throwing in some Sunday streams as well. A lot to talk about. I would love to be proven wrong, but it ain't going to happen, Rocky says. Oh, and there it goes. Rejected again. Ah. Rejected again. Come on, Doge. I won't hear the end of it from Rocky. I know. I won't hear the end of it. Oh, man. Yet another rejection. That's how it feels when the girl you want to ask out keeps saying no, right? You ask her again, just on chance, and she says no again. Ah, just right in the gut. Right in the gut. Yeah, Doge broke here too on Binance, but then dropped a little bit. Thank you, Air Lorian. Appreciate it. I know that rejection. It just gets you, doesn't it? It just gets you. You got your portfolio, Thomas, some metals, some stock, 401k, and crypto. Which do you think is going to do the best out of your portfolio, Thomas? Which is going to do the best? I'm kind of thinking crypto, but it's good to be diversified. Watch that wick down. We're watching it. Rejected. Thank you, Adam Ram. Appreciate it. They are saying Doge is about to pull an XRP move. Well, you know what? XRP pulled a Doge move because Doge moved first 200%. Then XRP moved. So you're welcome, Kyle. We're having fun seeing what's going on. Some idiot is going to wager your next child that Doge will go to 69 cents Friday. Tomorrow could be an interesting day with Elon and Vivek talking Doge on Capitol Hill. Oh, I can tell you exactly how long, aesthetic. I don't even have to look back. From February 3rd until April 16th. Oh, that was actually the second leg up. The first leg up, right? The first leg up was about a month and a half because that was mid-December until the end of January. The first leg up was actually the end of 2020. That was the second move, then was end of January into early February. And then the third move was middle of April till the first week of May. 3 moves. Same thing happened 2016 into 2017. Thanks, Shiba Inu profits, allowing you to buy a home. Shiba can do that. Who goes back in for a second? Those that just want to feel the pain. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. Exactly. Rocky called it. Big wick, total rejection. If ADA went to $2 without Doge moving, I would consider swapping maybe half the Cardano over for Doge. It doesn't have to be all of it, but maybe half of it. And then ride the Doge train. All I want is Doge for Christmas. You already traded your other crypto earlier for Doge. There you go. The metals and 401k are for your retirement. You're 27 years old. You have time to recover. Your crypto will still outperform, but especially 401k, if you've got an employer who's doing like a matching contribution, that's like free money. I've been doing that for 20 years. That's free money. So I do that. I max out the percentage that gets you the matching. That's what I've been contributing. And now my 401k plan is going to be very comfortable when I retire. I'll put it that way. Between the crypto gains and that. Rocky, you jinxed us. It's your fault, Rocky. It's all your fault. The Doge can't get over 43.5. Bitcoin did not hit 100K. It didn't even get to 99.8 yet. So it could have on some odd exchange maybe, but nope. This time next year, Doge will be $10, Dia thinks. Well, I will still have Doge then because I'm never selling all of my Dogecoin. I will be taking some profits this bull run. It's not time yet. Again, I just took a little slice at 42, and I'll take my next slice at 69. If it gets there, we'll see. Tomorrow will be interesting. And I'll be here live again tomorrow afternoon, evening time. We'll do this all again. But right now, it looks like we're getting another rejection. You're sharing your TA. You're annoyed about it. I mean, once you pointed it out, I was like, yeah, I can see that. Since the 24th, boom, boom, boom. Came above it on the 1st, and then just right back down. Tried it again on the 2nd, and now here we are on the 4th, banging our heads against that wall again. That's pretty clear. That's pretty clear. Well, unless Bitcoin or Doge does a big move, I'm going to call the stream a quits here. My live tomorrow will start at 3 or 4 o'clock US East Coast time. I'm not sure what time yet. I do have to, I got to work. I've got to do a little work. So, so I can't be live while Elon is on Capitol Hill. But we'll follow up. We'll definitely follow up. If Bitcoin goes to 100K tonight, I mean, I will be happy, but I won't be live for it. It would have been fun if that hit it during the live today, but couldn't quite make it. Hey, I hope everyone has a great evening or morning, wherever you are in the world. Thanks for stopping in. Appreciate it. Again, we'll be live again tomorrow. Everyone, have a great time. I will see you next time.
Dogecoin, which started as a complete joke, has like skyrocketed to not a joke anymore. It hit an all-time high of almost 10 cents yesterday, but it was so minuscule you wouldn't have understood why you have millions of shares.
Didn't Elon tweet that too?
And arguably, the most entertaining outcome and the most ironic outcome would be that Dogecoin becomes the currency of Earth in the future.